You know, in my job, you need to find out where people are, what an address is. I doxed him. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. His dox is in the hands of dangerous people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the After Hours. My name is AugieRFC, as you probably should know by now. Augie, shut the fuck up and get into the stories. Well, fair enough.
He said he just said he doxes people all the time. I mean, he doxed Clown when he was AFK for the internet for a week, so...
Everyone gets a day, but for some reason the autists get a whole week. What is this?
What do you mean fund it? Represent yourself.
One of the first things that you said on one of your first videos was that you were talking to someone called Becky Boop.
Becky fucking Boop!
Sorry, dude. She's a cunt for that. Your girlfriend's a cunt, dude. That's just dumb.
Anyway.
While we're waiting for him to unmute or whatever, can I just say that this fucking show needs better branding? It looks so fucking ugly.
You need to put that dog down, dude.
I don't think he has to put it down.
Jesus!
That motherfucking there.
Did they pull out the cord? What the hell happened?
Dude, I will say, in comparison to like exposing fucking Susie Liu to exposing Keemstar, that fucking guy is just leagues above in terms of assholery and like holy fucking shit. Yeah, but you said you had the intent to harass Just Destiny, so wouldn't that make your dox illegal?
I said that I wanted to harass him, but
He never said he never
That's
said
intent. That's the same as that means intent, G.
Oh, whatever. I guess I'm guilty.
Yeah, because all they have is inside your fucking ass.
I'm here to date your 6-year-old.
RFC After Hours episode number 159. My name's AugieRFC and welcome to the Wednesday night New Year's Day edition of the show. Oh, this feels really fucking weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to just sitting here. Like, I tweeted this like an hour ago, right? So I sit down at my desk, you know, I'm beginning to work on the show, and I'm just like, holy shit, this feels weird as fuck. Like, sitting at a desk, like, you know, bending over, you know, writing my notes and whatever, kind of looking at the news, seeing what there is to talk about, and then, you know, talking into a microphone, which I was doing a lot of, as I was having some audio issues at the start. I was doing a lot of talking into it, and I was just thinking, I was like, this is weird as hell, right? Like, just talking into this weird shaped device. Like, what am I doing with my life, man? I'm not ready to get back into this, man. Like, you know, some people have been like, oh, I've been missing after hours and stuff like that, and I appreciate it, but Jesus, dude, like, I enjoyed the hell out of that break. Like, that was a good vacation. I don't know about you guys, but I needed that. Like, I know people were like, well, you took a lot of time off or whatever. I don't know, man. I needed that. I feel like refreshed, right? Like, it feels good to be back. I feel like I took like enough time off away from, not just like away from doing the show, but time off away from thinking about the show and thinking about all that goes on. You know, I'm not gonna say like YouTube's like the hardest thing ever or whatever, you know, anything like that. That's bullshit. But, you know, it is nice to kind of just separate, you know, all of this and just kind of live life for a moment.
Happy New Year's.
Thank you. Happy New Year's to you, Aesthemic. Thank you for tossing the 5. First super chat of the year. Oh, man, this feels weird for 2 reasons, right? Because I haven't done this in ages, but it's also weird because Bowblax is MIA. Like, where the hell is Bowblax? Is he, like, passed out? Like, what the fuck happened? Oh my god. What's going on in the chat? Let me give some shoutouts here. Solar711, what's up? Tagos, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Late Night Broski, what's going on? I feel you. I really enjoyed not streaming for a week. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, just taking 2 weeks off, it feels like I haven't been back for like a month. And it certainly looks that way when I go into my creator studio and I look in the analytics and I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to get back on the game, you know, get these numbers back up. But to be fair, we've started off the show tonight, 10 minutes in, we already got 100 people here, so I appreciate that, you know. I'm glad people haven't forgotten about the project. Anyway, shout outs in the chat. Philip Smith, what's going on? Zilla, what's going on? Jada, what's going on? Patrick Plays, Edgy Spill, or Edge Spill. Is that like a T channel, but it's like edgy or whatever? Toxic Dome, what's going on? Lime, how you doing? Matty Generic, been a while. And Bowblax F. Yeah, I don't know where the hell Bowblax is. Where the hell is he? Beast Ghost, what's going on? Luna Lizzie, Stormy, Red Star. Of course, we got Broski in here. Bronx Beats, what's going on, everyone? What is going on? Welcome back. Augie deserved the break, though. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm kind of just reorienting myself here. We got 40 likes right off the bat. Thank you for that. Nick the Oreo, what's going on, man? Bowblax is still hungover. He might be. I don't know what's going on. I need all you guys to add him on Twitter, see what's going on. Matter of fact, let me just boot his Twitter up real quick and see, like, if he's made any tweets recently. When's the last tweet he made? 4 hours ago. Uh-oh. That is not good. That is not good. We might be doing the first show of the year solo, boys. I don't know where that... He's online on Discord, though. Like, when he's off the air, like, he's not even on Discord, but right now, he is straight up gone. Well, then, it might be time for a solo tonight. I don't know. I haven't done a solo show since, like, the summer. I think the last solo show I did, like, Ben ended up co-hosting at the end of it or whatever, just because it was weird for me at the time. I don't know. But regardless, we got a lot to talk about on today's show. I was kind of bouncing around the idea in my head of doing, like, a big old 5-hour show or something crazy like that, but what ended up happening is just I didn't have enough time to, like, prepare for it. Like, I started the day, like, still in vacation mode, and I've just, like, gradually transitioned into, all right, well, it's time to get back into the show and whatever. So I didn't have time to really kind of work up a whole list of things that'll carry us into, like, 50 hours or something crazy like that. That being said, and thank you for the follow on Twitch, I've got some stuff to talk about. We got a bunch of stuff involving Alex, Susie Lou, Ninja. We got some funny shit to laugh at, some New Year's memes or whatever. It's just gonna be kind of chill, kind of casual, kind of easing my way back into this. I've got a lot of stuff in the works right now. I do have one topic that's very funny, actually, that has to do with an old lolcal of ours. But that depends on if Bowblax is here or not. Nick says, where's Bowblax? I don't know! He's gone. He is not here. So, solo night tonight. I guess. I don't know. I don't know where he is. I don't know. Somebody needs to wake his ass up. No 8-hour stream. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. I'm really dropping the ball over here. What microphone do you use? I use, what is this? Shure SM7B something? I think that's what it's called. It's Joe Rogan's mic, so look that up. Look up Joe Rogan's mic. You'll find it. Cancel RFC. We demand Sonic roleplay. Hell no, what are you talking? Listen. We're not... Listen, we could get into lolcals, we could get into Sonic and stuff. I'm just trying to get used to doing this again, alright? Before we dive deep into the autism and stuff like that. So yeah, very white pill stream. Yes, exactly. Very white pill stream. Let me tell you something. Alright? This was a damn good break. Like, I had so much... It wasn't just, like, chilling with friends or something. It was chilling with family a lot. Like, last year, I spent a lot of time really doing nothing important. Like, I'm just being real with you guys. I started off last year, finishing up school or whatever. That took a lot of time. And then after I graduated and I began my gap year or whatever, I was just like, man. Like, I would just sit there and, like, every day, like, I would, like, prepare for the show. But I would just sit there and get, like, really fucking, like, scared I'd have, like, nothing to talk about. It'd be, like, 4 o'clock and be like, oh, my God, I only have 2 topics. How am I going to get to 2 hours or something? Like, it was just so much, like, wasted time. So this holiday, I guess I just kind of took some time to kind of reflect, kind of reorient myself and kind of just, like, look at, like, all the time I'm spending and just kind of focus on being, like, the most productive. You know what I mean? So, it was a lot of time of just chilling, hanging with the boys, playing a little video games or whatever. But it was also a lot of time of just kind of reorienting myself and figuring out where am I going in 2020. Now, I got some big plans and stuff like that, but we're going to see that rolled out gradually. It's not going to be me, like, taking, like, a month off to work on some secret project. I'm just going to be implementing stuff gradually, like new graphical updates or whatever, or, maybe experimenting with different formulas here or there. For the most part, I've got it all figured out. So the way I think this show's going to work is, of course, we got Monday, Wednesday, Friday. From 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. is the time slot for the time slot for the show. And then I'm thinking every day there's going to be a new video on whatever story I find interesting. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm actually going to do 2 videos that day. So I'm thinking just grind it out, see where we are by the time VidCon comes around and figure out what to do from there. I think that's how it's going to work out. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of wasting some time seeing if Bowblax is going to show up. I'm starting to wonder, like, you know, I was playing the music, I was like, okay, he's going to show up at some point, right? And then, like, you know, I started playing the intro and stuff, and he's still not there. Now I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, oh, is this really going to be a solo? Oh, my God. It might be. It might be. I don't know. May Generic, what's up? Start with the getting all the funniest such good moments of the show of 2020, so when 2021 comes around, you can post that or stream it. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have some great moments on here. One thing I'm going to be doing with the show is bringing back the callers. So, that begins with this show. So, we're going to see how that works. I'm a little scared about what's going to happen, but, you know, I figured, you know, if somebody like, we're going to do, like, you know, if somebody calls in and their call is shit or whatever, we'll just make fun of them. It's going to be no hard feelings, all right? But that's just how we're going to do it. I don't know. Are you a pineapple on pizza guy? Be careful what you say. You don't want to get canceled. Pineapple on pizza just sounds nasty. I haven't given it a shot, but it just does not sound good. I don't know.
Lots of new things are happening on Twitter.com.
Bowblax, where have you been, buddy? Dude, where the fuck is he? I'm sitting here, we're like 20 minutes in, and I'm just like, how long am I going to pull this shit out? Do I need to just start doing the Alex segment on my own? Like, what the hell is this? What a start to the year, boy.
Yo, he got
Merry
too big
Christmas.
for you, dude. He hit 60K and he just left his friends behind, dude. It's like Blair.
Tago says dicks out for Bowblax. Where is he? Where the fuck is Bowblax?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Was Tommy right? He's gonna blow up and then fuck me over. How you doing, Nick? How's your break been? You've been busy this
Pretty
break.
good. I basically just woke up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
I'm
woke up
having
from
eggs right now and bacon, bro. It's 7:41.
How
at night.
bad's
I
the
love this
hangover,
break.
dude?
I've had a lot of champagne between yesterday and today. Oh, is that
yeah.
Bowblax?
No.
Nope, it's Matty Generic.
Oh, what's up, Maddie? It's everybody but Bowblax. It's the whole.
Where are you, Bowblax?
Yeah, of all the co-hosts except for Bowblax.
Oh,
Hey Nick, you want to co-host tonight?
The Minecraft bee is trans. Here we go. I did it.
You know, John Swan was saying he wants to start co-hosting it. I mean, I should have got him for tonight had I known. Jesus Christ. Are we?
You
We
just gotta make him change his profile pic, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got the voice. He can do it. Why not? I don't know. Well, if you're down to co-host,
I know every story you're gonna be explaining, so I can help.
Well, one of the stories is like, I wanted to talk about this because like there was like a really weird moment. So I woke up, like I forget what day it was. It was one day of Christmas break. I woke up and I see all these DMs you guys are posting of like Tonka Saw giving him life advice at 3 a.m. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going? Why is this exist? Why is this a real thing? So I kind of wanted to talk about that with Bowblax at some point in the show, but I mean, he's got the DMs. I don't know. I don't know.
Bro, funny story about that. I was laughing my ass off so loud it woke my parents up.
I can imagine.
They had work in the morning and I couldn't stop. I was like, all right, I'm going to bed, guys. I see Tipster's gonna call up Bowblax and I go, what the fuck's going on? He goes, yo, you won't believe this. Tonka's in an argument with Bowblax about being a man in DMs at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's just like, why?
I don't even understand like why this is a reality that we're living in, right? Like, think about it. You know, we're sitting there watching the Kumite 2 years ago or something. Like, oh, this is the coolest show. Imagine like seeing like a little like window into where we are now and just reacting to it. Like, what the fuck is life even?
Bro, we're gonna have Drama Alert in 1 year from now, and Keemstar is gonna be hosting RFC After Hours. It's gonna completely flip, dude.
No, he might show up sooner than Bowblax. I don't know. If Keemstar shows up today.
Yeah, that's it. We were actually gonna have Bowblax debate tonight, and he just didn't show up to the fight. It's 19 days away from the 1 year anniversary of Tonka, so obviously he's just in full character tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, we gotta do some shit for that. What is that? When is that gonna be?
The Lego video on the 19th.
Oh my god, the Lego video. Okay, that's gonna be on a Sunday, so we'll just boot it to Monday.
Bowblax is jacking off to James Charles.
Yeah, we'll just say we didn't show up to the stream that day. We're gonna do it the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Ben Bagley, tossing 2. Bowblax is jacking off to James Show. Funny story. So I woke up this morning and Bowblax is like, can there be a new sexuality that's not gay but just straight people who want to fuck James Charles? And I'm like, why? What is why? Why? First off, why does James Charles keep posting pictures of him like stop? Why? Just why? Why?
Dude, I legitimately
why?
saw a picture of Kylie Jenner and thought it was James Charles.
That's funny. Do you want to fuck James Charles?
No, actually, I prefer not to.
You don't?
Yeah, no. I
Even
prefer
though it
not
looks like
penises.
But like, if
Yeah,
it
no,
looks like a woman,
you know what?
you...
Dude, like, a shit can look like a burger if you dress it up nice enough.
That's true.
I'm not calling anybody a shit, but I'm just saying, like,
Is that
at the end of the
homophobic?
day, the guy's got a, bro, the guy's got a, what do you do with that? The guy's got a penis, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of like a deal breaker. I don't know.
It's like, yeah, I don't know.
You can't really like look past it.
Can you imagine seeing him like you drunk and seeing James Charles like a woman like that and seeing him?
Would you hit it when you're drunk,
oh
Maddie?
my god.
We need to do a smash
Oh
or
my
pass.
What is
God.
there to
chat.
hit though? Like, how do you hit it? It doesn't have an it.
Yeah, that's the thing. How are you gonna know?
Dude, is it Star Wars? You're fighting with laser swords?
Oh my
like,
God.
it's the same thing, but you gotta hum it like da 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 da. Like, is that like no?
Fuck's sake! I'm glad we're hitting it strong in 2020. Boy, this is the first show of the year. The co-host isn't even fucking here. Hey, Boogie's got a word for us. Actually, I don't think that's
Is
the
that
clip.
Bibble from the kill stream?
Yeah, he hangs out here.
He's some callers.
You know him and
I'd pass on James Charles.
really?
Also, if someone finds Bowblax, I'll send another $10.
Well, Bowblax better get his ass over here. Listen, Boogie's got a message for us at the beginning of the year 2020. This is new footage.
What I do is when I'm not in front of my video camera, I actually use my tit wings, as you guys have dubbed them, to fly to Africa and steal cornmeal right out of the hands of African babies. Because, honestly, fuck them.
Dude, starting that 2020 off right with that based Boogie.
Bro,
work
if I
right
heard
there.
that, I'm sure it would have been funny.
What do you mean?
If I could hear that,
Are you not listening to it? I
No, I
swear
can't
to
hear it.
God,
I'm in the screen share. It's not making any noise.
It literally is. You can't
No,
hear that?
it
Can't hear that?
no,
it shows it making
didn't sound.
noise. Boy, we're really kicking
Bro,
it off.
Discord is
right.
down, dude. Discord is down.
All right, let me open up the Brave browser.
Oh, fuck
Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm on OBS.
The Brave web browser is fantastic, dude. It's the best browser
All right,
ever.
all right.
It only sometimes crashes my computer.
Listen to this shit again, retard.
What I do is when I'm not in front of my video camera, I actually use my tit wings, as you guys have dubbed them, to fly to Africa and steal cornmeal right out of the hands of African babies. Because, honestly, fuck them.
Oh my god!
Dude, we're really, kicking off right. That's recent footage, by the way. That came out yesterday.
Shut the fuck up.
This is a clip. The worst part is, if you tell that to Boogie haters, they'll believe it. Like, they have it out for this guy. Like, there's
Welcome to 2020, my nibba.
Thank you for that. Welcome to 2020. I appreciate it. There is a group of people that they hate Boogie so much. If you were to tell them that's recent, they'd believe it. They'd be like, hell yeah, let's burn him down. Let's
Bro,
deplatform
he
him.
still
Let's
has
get
the
him out of
Boogie
here.
porn blog beard, though.
Wait, porn blog? Oh yeah, doesn't he have like a porn blog a long
The
time
porn
ago?
blog era where he reviewed, like, dildos.
Why?
I like the video that Tommy posted and
Happy New
Stuff on
Year's,
the
Augie
point,
and Diorio.
Thank you,
that he
BoobTube.
humps the bed.
Oh, the hump. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weird. fucking-
Yeah, that was
Listen. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. We got one more. I want to play this just because it was fucking funny. I'm catching up.
My parents found my Twitter. They're none too pleased about it, and it's all about the tweet where Ralph quoted me. And now, they've convinced themselves that Ralph is a pedophile because the 10-year age gap between us, and that I consider Ralph a close friend despite it. They took the router, and now I don't have Wi-Fi on my computer/phone. I'm screwed. Because of that, I can't be as active on Discord/Twitter as I usually am for a while, and I can't do the show this Saturday.
Aw.
They're legit talking about banning Discord.
No, they're not. They're talking
Not
about banning my
janitor's closet.
Discord.
No.
Oh
God.
Shout out to
$20 for that.
Jesus Christ! Shout out to janitor's closet. By the way, he went live one day on Christmas break, and he had Turkey Tom on there, and we tuned in, and we completely ruined it. We just like fucked with it. We called in and stuff. There's like an old tweet of his. Like we watched this on a show before because it was funny. But there's like an old tweet where he's like, "My parents found my Discord account. They're banning it because they think like all my friends are pedophiles." And it was like a really funny tweet. So
we didn't ruin that stream though. Max was on before us.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Max kind of.
They were trying to rebound, and we all just barraged him.
That's true. Yeah, we all just kind of like hopped on his cock and just kind of like ruined it or whatever. We called in and we kept like reading his tweet where he's talking about the parents banning his Discord. Spread our good. The Legion spreads good Christmas cheer this year. Just like that. All right, how many viewers? Oh Jesus, we got 180. Should we talk about Alex? I bet that's what they're here for. Just say your fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it. Do you have it clipped?
Yeah, I got your thing you put on Killstream
yeah,
Live.
you have it mine clipped. Oh, thank you.
Well, is there anything else I need to listen to?
No.
No? I listened to True Gordy's
I'm amazing.
podcast. It was AIDS. It was cancer. Like, True Gordy's podcast, it's one of those shows where it's just like 50 dudes just talking over each other, and it's just a clusterfuck of just tism, and I didn't enjoy it. But apparently, Christmas Day, the podcast comes out. True Gordy has Alex, Will, and E, all the boys on the show, and they're talking about stuff that they probably shouldn't be. Stuff that would probably be smarter for them to shut the fuck up about, but they can't resist it. So I actually haven't seen this yet, Nick. I'm being honest with you. I've not actually posted this yet. So let's take a look at this and kind of begin the show here. Welcome to 2020, boys. RFC After Hours. Bowblax was fired. RFC, you cut off Nicholas when he was talking about me. Well.
Oh, I was gonna say drag him. That was it.
Oh, we'll take callers later. I want to get through a topic first before we like flood in with.
Well,
the
yeah, we
callers.
weren't on one at that point. That's why now we're in a topic.
Yeah, there we go. We're in the show. Jesus, this is so weird, dude. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. This is fucking weird. All right, let's move over here. This is ImAllexx on True Gordy.
What is the problem between you and Keemstar? Because I personally, my experience with Keem has been fine. Like I think he's been fine with me, whatever. But yous have had a dislike for ages. It seems like
it's very weird because it's one of those things where I look at Keem and I'm like, I still don't know if it's real. Does that make sense? Yeah. I look at Keem and I'm like, does he actually hate me, or is it like
playing with you?
He hates you, Alex.
And by the way, this is funny because if in case you don't know, this is last year's Christmas podcast. They do this like every year.
Yeah.
So this is before Slazo, and then we hear the one after Slazo. Around the
wait. Oh, this show is before
These
Slazo?
are predating Slazo. This one right here.
Oh, I see what you did. So at 4 minutes, it'll go to the new one. So this is the old one.
Yeah, I cut both of them. That's how much free time I had during Christmas.
Okay, why were you just... I want to know, why do you have no life?
Bro, what am I going to do before everyone gets here on Christmas? I spent like at 8 o'clock in the morning, dude. What am I doing at 8 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve? Fort Day.
That's always what he's done. So I always took it as that, to be fair. I always took it as like, Pinch, I was like 50% he does it because maybe he doesn't like what I've said. 50% he does it because of the fact that he knows that people enjoy it, because they do enjoy it.
It's funny when he talks shit about people.
Yeah, it is funny because I watched him. I've watched him before, so I can understand it. It's one of those things where I remember it all started because of the fact that at the beginning, when I had like 4,000 subscribers, he did a video. He did the Baited podcast, which I don't know if that's around anymore. And he called one.
You're not friends with him.
The podcast he resurrected. Alex fucked up so bad he reunited Tommy C and Keemstar. Like that is. Oh, this hurts to look back on. Jesus Christ.
Anymore, are you?
No, we're not friends. He called one of my friends at the time. He said that he was untalented. And at the time, I thought he was actually the most talented out of all of us.
But he wasn't, Pete?
Oh, they're talking about Zaptai here.
No. He said, I think it's Colossal, right? He was the most talented out of all of us. Like you said.
Oh
Colossal
yeah,
wasn't
because that was
talented.
the baited breakup. So that was when
Yeah.
Keemstar and Colossal were going out. So this is when Alex was making a video defending Colossal.
He wasn't a paedophile. I will say that. But I basically did a video saying that I didn't.
Jesus
That's how you know
Christ.
it's not Zaptai. He said he wasn't a pedophile, so that means he's definitely not. If he was on Zaptai, he would be saying he was a pedophile.
It was a very simple video. I just went, I don't agree with you. Here's why, and that was it. It wasn't. I don't think it was necessarily mean or anything. And he did an entire 2-hour live stream on me. And from that point, it's just kind of got out of hand.
You've just loved That's how you got a million subs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Just
all
that.
from King.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those things where I disagreed with him once. He didn't agree with me, and from that point onwards,
I
we've
did
just
find it a bit
constantly
weird
gone
because
back and forth.
that was the first thing I said about him on the pod. I just said he doesn't research his news, and then he done a whole fucking Twitter video about me and said that I had frosted tips.
This is the best thing about King is the fact King. One of the thing I mentioned, one of the things I critiqued him for is he always goes, he never goes against what you've said. He goes for a personal jab. So my mate James.
So they're just sitting here bitching about Keemstar, the podcast.
Yeah, and Keem actually reacted to this by saying that True Jordy should have him on for next year's one so he can explain to Alex and his dad why Keem hates his degenerate son or something like that.
And his dad? Jesus.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming.
Marek did a video where he replied to Keem, and Keem replied saying, "That's funny. It obviously couldn't be you who wrote it." The funny thing is, it was me who actually told him to do the joke. So then James does a video where he goes, "Oh, it was all Alex. So you've just complimented the guy who you apparently hate."
That is funny.
So Keem then replies again. Can't remember what he said. So we do a and it was about the whole sucking off. Oh, it was about the whole I suck people off of views. So we did a video where James,
Which you do. I mean, let's not deny it. Alex is a massive social climber.
James goes, "I've got less subscribers than Alex, and you know, why does he talk to me?" And halfway through the video, I appear from his crotch.
He's bisexual.
Yeah, because I love men. So I appear from his crotch, and I just go, "Am I doing a good job?" And then James puts his hand away and he pushes me back down again. He goes, "Carry on," and the video ends. And King went, "That's funny. You couldn't cut that yourself." And he made some comment about the fact that I was like, and obviously you got baited because of the fact that he's bisexual. And I was like, it's not a bad thing, Daniel. You can't. Don't go homophobic. That's a step too far.
I like when you call him Daniel. That is quite.
The only reason why I do that is his fault. We spoke once in a Discord call.
Look at that sweep of the fringes.
I know.
It's his fault.
Look at how
we spoke once on a call, and he said, and I called him Daniel. As just as a joke, I was like, let's pretend that we're best mates. So I was like, all right, Daniel, how are you doing? And he went, "Don't ever call me Daniel again. If you call me Daniel," he's like, "we're not friends. We'll never be friends." And I went, "All right, Daniel." And he went, "No, don't do that. I really don't like it." So from that point onwards, I've always called him Daniel.
Can you imagine a grown man getting annoyed at someone using
This
his
is
name?
the best thing about the whole Keem saga is the
Would you
fact that
fucking call me?
every time Keem tweets me, my dad sends me a message and goes, "Why is a man my age talking to you on the internet?" And I was trying to
your dad's a young chap.
What does your dad think about you doing YouTube?
I mean,
what does your dad think about you being friends with nonsense?
I know,
We're really going to go into
I don't
it.
befriend people because they're paedophiles.
What does your dad think about you being a YouTuber channel? I don't want to.
Why does he talk about pedos so much? You ever notice that? Like, this isn't a new thing, right? Like, there's a recurring theme where he's like, "Ha ha, pedophile." I don't know. This is shit.
He uses the word like every time.
Yeah, this is shit. So what is he doing in this pod? He's just bitching about Keemstar or whatever?
Oh, am I back now? Okay, my mic just fucked up. Yeah. So now this is the one where it goes into the Slazo stuff. I just thought it was funny to show how overconfident he was, just sitting there flipping his hair. Like, I don't know if Baited's still going, and then the whole Baited went on him. And you Keem's this, Keem's that, and then Keem leveled him a couple months later. It's just so funny to see like where he was to where he is now.
Oh my god.
So
this is the new one.
Yeah.
Did you get a point where you seen so many YouTubers come back from that stuff? Well, I looked at it and I went, I know I can come back easily. That's not a problem. It was more, I was like, I don't know if I could come back from it personally. I could just crack on, but that's not really the same as.
Alex implying, yeah. Wait, so he's saying like, I know I can come back, but I don't think I can come back like thinking about like the terrible things I've done. Like, what is he talking about here?
Alex says like, I could come back, but I won't be me when I get there. I'll have to like lose a part of myself to keep uploading.
What? Why?
Because then it's not going to be he's not in it right now. He's upset with the whole situation, so he'd have to push on. But if he pushed on,
so he's pretending like he's actually upset with like what he did or something.
He's a legitimate he's the legitimate victim. You got to keep listening.
Oh.
Yeah, getting your entire life.
You're in a specific situation though, where you also your channel was quite critical of other people.
Yeah, I know.
So,
that's why it was a big struggle for me, because I was like, I never looked at anybody who criticised me and went, well, they're wrong.
Yeah.
I went, if it was me, I'd probably make a video on it. So
Did you know the moment when you fucked up?
Oh yeah, as soon as it happened. Not even when I said stuff. Where it was like,
wait. Okay, I thought didn't he go on a podcast and say he didn't do anything wrong?
Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Actually, go back for a second. Go like back like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You got to really key on how he deflects this one.
When if it was me, I'd probably make a video on it. So
Did you know the moment when you fucked up?
Oh yeah, as soon as it happened. Not even when I said stuff. Where it was like, as soon as my mates all went, oh yeah, so and so's been accused of this. I went, oh, this isn't going to go well, because it doesn't ever go well.
Okay, so he asked him a question. At what point did you fuck up? So Alex goes, my mates. Now notice that's going to be like a trend for the rest of the video. Watch how they just rip him back on subject.
Well, there's no way you can.
But for you.
It was one of those things where as soon as they told me, I knew it was all over.
Right.
Because they called me and went, well, we can tell you or we can't. And I went, well, now you've said that, when it all comes out eventually, it will be either you did say something or you didn't say something. So there's no winning there.
So did you wrestle with any level of like guilt?
So you know what he means by that? That's saying like after they told him he had to say something, otherwise like if it came out that Slaza was a rapist, it's like he's to blame. Like he's gonna be a problem child because he didn't speak out. All those mean YouTubers pressured him into doing it.
Who?
Wow.
Who? Well, we'll get there. Apparently, there's 20 of them.
There's 20 YouTubers that. So this is the narrative now. Is that yes, I fucked up, but feel bad for me. I'm the victim because 20 mysterious people came out of nowhere and told me to do this, and I just had to do it. There was no other option. It's like he was like mind raped or something. Like he couldn't say no.
Wait, they're the same YouTubers who went to Leafy complaining about Keemstar. Those same all those YouTubers. That
oh my god, that's such an old reference right there. That's such an old reference. Like, who are these YouTubers? And why does he have to answer to them? That's what I want to know. Like, who are these mysterious people that they peer pressure? What do you mean? You're the guy with 2 million subs. You can you can just tell them to fuck right off.
Of what you'd actually done.
Yeah, well, it's like the first. I didn't actually go.
This guy is such a he's such a sociopath. I love like listening to this, right? Because he wants to pretend like he cares or like I knew I could come back, but I couldn't really come back, as implying like he actually like gives a shit. No, he doesn't. As far as I know, his channel's back on the rise. He's doing just as fine. Well, actually, probably not just as fine, but he's doing well enough. He's making ends meet. He doesn't care one bit about the situation, but he pretends to. Don't be fooled by these people. These people are like, they are stone cold. They don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, let's just make some tweets.
Think about this, right? If he got away with this, nobody ever called him out or something. Nick's video never came out. He would not be talking about this in this way. He only has to because the narrative got destroyed when Baited came out and when Kavas came out and when Turkey Tom's video came out. It was all over for Alex.
Yeah, that's
weeks about it and move on. I was like, why aren't the police involved? And then everybody goes, the police will be involved eventually, but he could be doing this to other people.
It's because of the line of work that especially
the police will be involved eventually. Does that line up with anything you told us in the call?
That's what I'm wondering. I didn't hear that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember police involvement at all. Didn't Shay say something like, I was
when
going...
he was talking to us, he was more mad that they didn't use his version of the twit longer, remember? Like, he seemed genuinely upset. Actually, you weren't in my call. You were in the one before that. I was with Bowblax. He was, like, physically upset that they didn't use his version of the twit longer and they went with the one that he claims was made by Hyojin. So he said he like left the group for a little while, which is really interesting because he said he came back right before they dropped the twit longer. And if he did that, isn't that the same thing as like not doing anything at all? Because couldn't they just say Alex stopped supporting us halfway through?
Yeah, that doesn't make any
So
sense.
that thing he just said 30 seconds ago about how he had to do something because people would have said that he just ignored it.
Tegos tossed in 5. ImAllexx was kidnapped by the Shadow Council of YouTubers and coerced at gunpoint into accusing people. Yeah, you know, just a normal thing that happens to YouTubers. You know, there's a lot of terrible things that happen in this world. You know, murder, sex trafficking, 20 mysterious men holding you at gunpoint, forcing you to accuse a guy of rape on your YouTube channel. Yeah, all the, you know, the things that happen to people. 20 mysterious YouTubers.
Yeah, T-Goes in the chat said, didn't they say that Shay went to the police, but they dismissed it? No. Straight from the very beginning, when I first spoke to Dolan Dark and he gave me the ability to like leak those DMs, it said in the specific DMs that they didn't go because they had seen so many cases where nothing gets done, so they wanted to solve it another way, and they did like through social media.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Especially me and you are in. You're almost obliged to talk about that thing, which has our own downfall. Because when we had our thing, which could have so easily, like, I'm not just saying this for the cameras, it could have been sorted out so easily.
Oh, in 5 minutes. He goes, you're like obliged to talk about that thing. How many times do people come to you with pedo stories, Augie? Just off the top of your head.
I would say it happens a few times a month.
It's not like every day, but it's often enough. How many times do you cover those pedo stories?
Very rarely. Very rarely.
So, if one of those guys went on a pedo hunting spree and they told you about it and you didn't report it on your little show, does that make you like partially responsible? No, it fucking doesn't.
No.
We don't have to cover every fucking story that goes across the desk. No, you can't pressure me into making a. Like, get the fuck out of here,
Like,
dude.
some people come to me with shit, right? Like, people that, like, you know, like, I know that are, like, actual YouTubers. And they'll be like, listen, I'm not touching this on my channel, but if you want to cover this. And then I'll take a look at it and I'll just be like, this is kind of risky, you know? Listen, I've learned my lesson with pedo stories a long time ago, right? I'm kind of, it's got to be, like, very rare will I see a pedo story that I think, like, all right, let's cover this. Let's run this in the air. Currently, there's a story with some, like, meme account on Twitter, Fuse or whatever, you know, that this guy's like a pedo. I took a look at it. It's like a clusterfuck, right? And it's
Dude, I have all their DMs. I was scrolling through everything.
Well, this is what happens every single time one of these kids like takes a pedo story to the internet. So you have this story, everybody believes it the first week, and then all of a sudden one person points out, "Hey, this is a little weird. Like dates don't line up here, or these DMs are kind of out of context." And then all of a sudden they start fighting and over like, "No, my story is right. You're wrong." They're like, "No, your story is full of shit. You're just accusing somebody on the internet for clout." And then it's just clusterfuck. And at the end of the day, no pedos get busted. All right. Like, nothing gets solved, nothing gets, like, done, nothing gets accomplished.
Yeah, my answer to every one of these fucking people, they're like, yo, dude, somebody's abusing children. I go, that's fantastic, go to the cops. Bye, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't you
and
say
that's
that?
the other thing.
Yeah, you know, I'm an e-celebrity. I'm not a fucking, like, sergeant at the local fucking police station. Like, I'm sorry, I can't cover this. Yeah, I'm not gonna go and do your fucking job for you. I'm not judge, jury, and executioner. Alex goes, well, you kind of pressured me into it now, mate. What do you mean? I asked you. Oh God, I'm so pressured. I have to do it. I was just running it by you to see if it was a good. Oh, holy shit!
Bowblax is here.
I made it, dude.
An hour.
Yo!
An hour in? It's half an hour in, right?
Bowblax, where the fuck are you?
I'm here.
Where the fuck have you been?
I fell asleep. I fell asleep. It was that simple.
Are you like hungover as shit right now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry.
Fucking 2020 hitting it off strong, right?
Dude, nice start for 2020. Am I right?
All right. Anyway, back to Alex pedo stuff.
Autism like different or?
I guess. I don't know. I can't answer that because then it would hit me the same every time. So.
I swear to fucking God, this.
I can't turn it off and on. But,
listen. All right. A no-name Twitter account hit me up and told me that their parents are pedophiles and they need me to cover this on After Hours right now. All right. So if I don't cover this, I am responsible for that kid getting raped in the ass. All right. So we gotta end the show. We gotta cover it right now.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Like, dude, literally suck dick, dude. Like, I'm
hey, Bowblax. Hey, Bowblax, how many people come to you with pedophile stories?
A lot, actually. I got one
Yeah.
today.
Oh, really?
I literally got one today, yeah.
Do you know by you not covering that story that you're partially responsible for that pedophile raping kids?
Well... a lot of people are getting raped tonight.
Okay, alright, retard.
Like, these arguments make no fucking sense. And we haven't even gotten to the fucking egg.
We're not even halfway through this bullshit yet. We're not even halfway through. Tego Saucin 2, I told you guys he fell asleep. Well, I'm just glad he's here for the... I'm just glad he's here. Like, dude, I was starting to get worried. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I can carry this show. Yeah, I'm not used to doing solo.
Yeah, you can't do it with Nick, dude.
Yeah, Nick's a piece of shit. I can't do it.
Yeah, Nick's just gonna start talking about Hunt Down the Freeman halfway through, talk about the Raw stream.
I wonder what would happen realistically if Nick were to fire up a stream right now using my stream key while we're live.
Holy shit.
I gotta update my name.
Let's get back into this. Oh, sorry, yeah, Bowblax too.
Mine too.
Alright, let's get into this.
But because we are these kind of like, or these commentary channels, and especially being around you, I really, and this is nothing on you, but what you do, same as me, I felt like, oh, I have to just make a video about this.
Well,
and
it's
do
not just that,
like,
but people around you go...
My dog is a pedo, please report it.
On the case, MiketheBike. I sure wouldn't want to be responsible for your dog raping you.
People around you like, if you really think this guy is illegitimate...
Alright, let me back that up just a little minute so we can hear Alex.
Same as me. I felt like, oh, I have to just make a video about this.
Well,
and
it's
do
not just that,
like,
but people around you go...
Where-
people around you like, well, if you really think this guy is illegitimate, you should do something about it.
Exactly. But
And
you
that-
didn't
and that's-
need
and
to
that's
do it.
where
You didn't
you
need to
go
do
down-
it. Do you know?
If you think this guy is a legitimate pedo, you should not do something about it on your social media account.
Guys, we should do something.
That's literally retarded.
Yo, I got a Glock in my car. Yo, we should do something about it.
Yeah, we show up to his house and fucking blast a cap in his ass.
Go down.
We must do something
We
about
have
this.
to. He has such a warped mindset, dude. He doesn't know anything else besides being a YouTuber.
When you're the oracle of sexual assault, you have to do it. There's no other option. You must do something about these pedos. How? By talking about it on YouTube channel.
He literally doesn't know how to be a normal human being. He only knows YouTube commentator.
Dude, Alex
He's a
is
YouTube
talking-
commentator first, a normal person second.
Dude, the best part about this podcast is that Alex is talking like we're supposed to look at this and be like, "Oh, of course, Alex. I understand.
Yeah.
You had to." It's like, no. Maybe the majority is. I'm not looking at it like that because I'm a normal.
Nah, the
fucking
5-year-old
person.
girls, dude. Those 5-year-old girls are like,
Oh, yeah.
we get it, Alex. We understand.
There's two types of Alex stands. There's the 5-year-old girls, and then there's the 20-year-old e-girls. The fucking whores that suck up to
He
Alex
doesn't
for
have
clout.
the 20-year-old girls. He's got like 15-year-old.
No, he does have a few.
Nah.
You
Bro,
can
have
tell.
those people are
every time
immature.
every time I piss off an e-girl on Twitter, I go to her account. Alex is following her.
Oh my god.
Which is
Oh my
freaking.
God.
It
Dude,
is
my favorite part about this whole thing is Wilney's face. He's just like, yep, he's on it again, dude.
Hey.
It's Alex again.
Am I liable to talk about these friends of Alex that just shield him the entire time?
Oh, don't worry.
Sure.
It's coming.
This corridor.
Every question I have about this podcast, Nick's just like, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming, just like me 30 minutes later.
Oh my god, just like you fucking jerking off for 40
Dude,
minutes.
to be fair, you're late to your own podcast all the fucking time,
I started
dude,
at
so...
6:20. 10 minutes early, retard.
Dude, since when do you start early, dude?
Yeah, it's New Year, new me. New Year.
New Year, new me.
I started 10 minutes early.
Dude, what I was doing was strategic sleeping, dude. I saw that it was 3:30, and I'm like, okay, dude, what? I'll sleep for a quick hour, and then I'll be ready. And then I slept for an hour and a half.
Go fuck yourself.
Dude!
Alright, let's watch the podcast.
As well, though, where the first thought is to do that.
It is very much a commentary thing, and that's why I try to move towards what like the people like Cody Carr and Noah Miller are doing. Because you look at those guys, they never have these problems because they're not making serious like takedown videos on people.
This has nothing to do with Alex, making serious or not content. This is just, Alex is just retarded. Like, you can make,
the Slazo situation
believe it or
had
not.
nothing to do with him making a video.
Yeah,
as well.
A video was never made on Alex.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, he never made a video on Zanta. He never made a video on Slazo. like, you know, this is not like Alex, like, oh,
Yeah.
well, clearly I have to step away from serious content because this is the reason why I get myself into these situations is because I'm talking about serious content. I don't know about you guys, but I have not been in a scandal of this magnitude yet. All right, and I cover serious content. Okay.
Yeah, this also reminds me of something that ImAllexx told me in that call. I don't know if this was during the 3 hours before Nick came in or the 2 hours after, but ImAllexx told me that he deliberately stopped making serious content after the James Charles situation because he didn't like how that went. The James Charles situation was before the Slazo situation, so he was already in the mindset of not making serious content anymore prior to Slazo.
That's the funniest part about this whole story is that the blueprints were like laid out from the start. Like a month before this entire situation took place, you had the blueprints of what not to do, and you did it again.
Exactly, dude.
Like this is not Alex. Like, oh, I stumbled into serious content that I just had to, like, you know, change my content or whatever. No, it doesn't have to do with that. You're just retarded. That's the problem.
He's clearly making up excuses on the fly. He's like in denial and like trying to like make up some sort of excuse to justify his actions. Whether he made that up in his head to cope.
If you're asking why, bro, wait for the next sentence. You're gonna love it.
Okay, Nick, guys. No, I want to know, why does he have like no like basic like human like thoughts or connections to situate? Like, what is wrong with them?
Because he grew up as a YouTuber, I guess. Either that or he's just like he has something mentally wrong with him.
You know what's the problem with people like Alex? The problem with people like Alex is that they did not have a friend at any point to keep them humble and bring them back to earth. Like, you need
Alex
like
has had a lot of friends, dude. It's just the same, but 25% of them were.
They're all online.
Yeah, Alex's friends. They're like, they're not really helping out. All right, they're there for a different reason.
Yeah, dude.
But Alex and these people, these YouTubers that get this way, it's because they don't have like people that are there to like bring them back to like the real world for a minute and just be like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking egomaniac retard. All right, stop. like you gotta have a homie like that to keep you in place. And Alex doesn't have that. Every person Alex hangs out with, they're hanging out with Alex not because they want to be friends or develop a connection with Alex personally. They're there for the fucking subs and the social climbing.
Yeah,
that's why they're there.
Like, do you think ImAllexx would be on this podcast if he didn't have 1 million subs?
No. But to be fair, I don't think any of these people would be.
I mean, true. It's not like there's just normal people on this podcast, like, you know, for example, Logan Paul's friend or something like that. No, it's just all YouTubers.
Yeah.
Then I've done that video, and then it's blown up, and it's like, this is only...
It's not like this podcast is any different, though.
To be fair, we got Maddie.
Well, we got Maddie in here,
We got
yeah.
Maddie.
Tino
Who the
Bowblax in the
fuck is
call,
Maddie Generic?
Whoa, Maddie, you don't have enough subs to be in here.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
happened? What happened?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Because we are
A lack
fucking
of communication.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
genuinely have always liked you and always rated you as a person, always. But it gets blown up because we're under a spotlight.
It's always communication, especially when you have jobs like ours and there's so much social pressure.
Yeah.
It's like with the stuff that happened with me, it wasn't just like, oh, me mate got accused of some really terrible things and then like confronted him. It was like, no, 20.
Do you want to say something?
Oh, no, that's it. Go back. Wait.
All right, let me boot it back a little.
Jobs like ours and there's so much social pressure.
Yeah.
It's like with the stuff that happened with me, it wasn't just like, oh, me mate got accused of some really terrible things and then like confronted him. It was like, no, 20 other full-time YouTubers went, if you don't go this way, we all think it's this way.
Yeah.
They go, you know, like you've got to...
Listen to your buddy.
20. I doubt it. I highly doubt the number was 20. Of even the people involved.
Listen here, retard. All right, if you don't talk about this fucking pedophile Slazo, we're gonna think you're in charge. All right?
Yeah, dude. We're gonna think you're the pedo, dude.
Get your fucking ass out there and make that fucking video, or we're gonna fuck you in the end. Like, what is this conversation?
Come on, guys, it's expose time.
Dude, the capo Dolan Dark is just putting rape victims at Alex's door.
Yeah, Dolan Dark. He at VidCon, Dolan Dark like hold him against a wall. It was like, listen here, fucking retard, make that fucking video.
Yeah, Dolan Dark goes, hey, Grande, drop off a red 16 outside his door, and it snaps and just like it.
What does Dolan Dark sound like?
I don't know.
Quack.
Quack, quack.
You got to really join in on this side. Like, this is the way that it's like. This is the way you think it's going to go, and you're not thinking.
Also, that number is interesting, right? 20 people held. Is that the same number of sexual assault cases that Alex?
No, that was 25, dude.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Dude,
Wait, did the 20...
You missed 5.
Did
you
the
missed
20...
5.
Wait, did the 20 rapists that Alex knows, were they the 20 people that also held my gunpoint to talk about Slasa? Are these the same
takes one to
people?
know one.
Dude. It going, oh,
mate,
man,
that's exactly how I would have done it, mate.
Oh, mate.
Nobody's ever thinking that, but it's one of those things where when you suddenly have like 20 people call you up, it's like a terrifying experience, and that happens a lot.
Terrifying.
Alex opens his
20 people on Discord came to me all individually, and it was collectively terrifying. Some person told me to do something on the internet, and I had to do it.
Alex opens up his smashed up laptop from the one that he dropped his microphone on, goes on Discord, 20 people show up in like mass and hoods. They're like,
dude, he opens up his private Discord with all the massive YouTubers, and there's just a chat room that says Alex join, and it's just filled with 19 spots.
Even though you can only have 10,
dude,
even though you can only have
no, not a group chat, not a group chat. It's like creepier. They're sitting in his Discord server that's usually dead, and it's just like 20 massive YouTubers are sitting in the live room.
Like PewDiePie's in there. Fucking...
You see like Keemstar, PewDiePie.
Leafy.
They're all like, I'm Alex.
Dude, Elon Musk and Will
It's
Smith.
up to you. Elon Musk, dude. We gotta destroy
Boogie
this
298 is like, get in here.
Yeah, they're all wearing white robes with like a little fucking like a triangle hat.
We have a representative from the White House in there. I'm Alex.
On YouTube behind the scenes, I think people don't realise there's a lot of
Coach Red Richard Smith.
Just Tonka sauce in there as well. He's like, be a man, Alex. A man would call this out.
A man would do a 5-hour stream on this.
And he meant it like this.
And a lot of people come to you specifically because you are that guy now.
Yeah, so they know.
So the amount of gossip you know is mental.
That was one of the first things. Like, when the stuff happened with me happened like 3 months before anything. Right. And then people came to me, and I literally remember the first thing I said to everybody went, are you only coming to me because you know that I will feel responsible if I now know this? Because it's hard to make videos on other people.
It makes you a bit of a vigilante, though.
Yes, that's why they told Alex. They're like, we're gonna bait Alex into feeling responsible, so he'll have to say something.
Alex is like
all those guys are complaining like, why did we have to bring this asshole into our thing? And then Alex is like, they want me in there, mate, and they needed me in there, so they wrote me in, dude. They wanted me to be there.
It was probably I'm Alex being like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's probably what it was.
I'm gonna bring up a new theory. I think he thinks all of this is what happened.
Yeah.
I think he's just genuinely insane.
Yeah, I think
this is how he recalls all of those things.
I honestly think he's just mentally coping with it. Like, this is how he copes with it in his mind. Because he just keeps making up these, like, new realities that all have, like, similar themes. Like, me hearing this and me hearing him in the call, it kind of has, like, similar vibes to what he's saying and the thematics behind it. But, like, some of the facts are different. Yeah. It's just kind of, like, warped to whatever, like, would suit him the best in the situation, like the conversation, whatever would make him look better to the people he's talking to.
Yeah.
I think he's just insane, man.
Why is he talking about this?
This is like if Hitler started explaining the Holocaust on Christmas podcast.
Exactly what it's like.
Well, everyone came to me. 20 people came to me and said I need to gas the Jews, so I just gotta do it.
Bro, 20 world leaders came to me and said, you need to get rid of those people. And I'm thinking like, oh, mate, if I don't do something about it, they're just going to go to the other world powers and say something like, Germany didn't want to kill all those Jews. Look, what an asshole.
Oh, mate. Oh.
If you're making videos on people I make a video every 3 days. If you're making a video on people for just doing like clickbait and stuff every 3 days, when somebody goes, this YouTuber may sexually assault people, and you don't
How is that wrong?
Don't put to me, That's
Willie's like, wait, I make videos every 3 days. Dude, because I make videos every 3 days, if someone comes to me, well, I think I just have to talk about it because I don't have a video for that day.
He said that because Alex goes, "Oh, this mate's a pedophile," and he goes, "Whoa, don't point at me, man."
Was that a Freudian? Was that like a little Freudian slip there? Was he planning on, he actually?
Dude,
are we gonna see?
That's a spoiler for his next plans, dude.
Yeah.
2020, we're gonna have the Wilney rape allegation, dude.
Oh boy, that's gonna be good.
You ready? Next summer.
I can't wait. I can't wait to tell him. I told you so. Even though I really didn't, but I can say I did. Tago's tossing $5. These 20 countries came to me and told me to invade Poland. Hey, listen, he had to. There was no other option, right?
Dude,
it's like that RFCAH clip when he was explaining why he took the phone away from Gabby and smashed it. There was only one option. It was either
I would roast ImAllexx. But they don't exactly tell ya how to roast trash on the internet. LMAO.
Thank you for the 5. It's like when RFCAH was just sitting there, he was just thinking, he was like, listen, either I let her record me or I smash phone. So I had to smash phone. There was no other option. What caveman logic are we talking about over here? What do you mean you had to? That doesn't make any sense. Oh boy.
So funny.
What's up, Shadow Ninja?
Going in the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, not Will.
I'm lucky there.
Not Will,
again.
everyone.
What
Team
said was always right.
Willie was just, what Keemstar said was right.
Shit, I literally get emails all the time saying that this niche YouTuber's done this, done that, done this, and then
it's just such.
I'm innocent.
If you
you're not niche, right? Yeah.
But then if you don't do a video on them, people think that you're taking their side.
Yeah, I mean
that's what they give a fuck about.
I gotta back that one up. Hold on. I gotta back that one up for just a moment here. What the fuck?
If you
you're not niche, right? Yeah.
But then if you don't do a video on them, people think that you're taking their side.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, Augie
So-
because he didn't cover the new rape allegation.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So if Alex didn't say anything about Slazo, Alex would have been
Bullying
supporting
ImAllexx is animal
rapists
abuse.
because at the time people
Hashtag
thought he was a
cancel
rapist.
RFC.
What?
What?
Dude, because I didn't talk about this like fucking random pink cult girl falsely accusing somebody of rape on her Twitter.
I want to take a minute just right now, and thank you for the donation, Jada. Bullying ImAllexx is animal abuse. Cancel all your. I want to take a moment. All right, this is a story that relates back to November. I woke up one day, and I look at my phone. It's like 7 in the morning. I look at my phone, and I get a DM from somebody. Now I gotta find this real fast. Her name was Queen Persephone. She said, "Hello, I'm contacting you to ask your help against a revenge porn case happening online. I'm an online sex worker, and I have an OnlyFans account where I sell NSFW content. I also have a YouTube channel. There's a popular male YouTuber that runs a Discord. His YouTube name is Hiding in My Room. His main mod subscribed to my OnlyFans, copied and stole all of the content, and uploads it to Discord that is full of minors. He is showing pornography to adults. I have a He's showing pornography. I think she meant children. I have a lawyer, and I am contacting the authorities, but it takes time. Multiple women are shaming me and attacking me online, saying that this is my fault for filming the porn. You cannot access OnlyFans unless you sign up with a credit card, which means that only adults can do it. The main mod admitted to messaging underage girls and using racial slurs and jokes about rape being fun. They threaten my friends and family. I've gathered proof on a series of videos. Please let me know if you're interested in covering this story." And I read that in like 7 in the morning, and I'm just like, why? Why are you coming to me? What is this? You come to okay, you got a revenge porn case where people are like leaking your news and shit, and you think, all right, I'm gonna hit up my boy AugieRFC, and he's gonna solve all of it. What? What? Why? Why does this happen to me? I swear to God, I read this. I laughed my ass off for like 20 minutes. I was just like, what the fuck? Anyway, all that to say, all that to say is that I support the revenge porn case, and apparently adults sending porn to minors because I didn't talk about it.
If ImAllexx got this, oh shit, I guess I gotta talk about this, dude.
Yeah, apparently so. Oh my god, that was the funniest thing I ever saw when I just pop in my DMs and I'm just like, and then the worst part was the person kept DMing me and then they started tweeting at me and I'm just like, leave me alone! I'm not covering the story! This is weird! Why? Oh man. Welcome all 236 people here at the return show RC After Hours. Quite the crowd here tonight.
Here's the thing about like sending stories or whatever. If the story's important, it usually will already be talked about in the public. I don't mind people like sending me to like stories that are already public, like someone unrelated is like, hey, look at this guy's twit longer or whatever.
Yeah.
But if people like come to me, if there's a story that's private and it has not launched into the public yet, and you come to me being like, hey, can you like, you know, break this story and here's like a bunch of info or whatever, it's like, if it's so important, do it yourself and then I will see and then follow suit if it's if I feel like it, you know. I'm an entertainer. You know, I see something that I feel like I want to cover and then I cover it. It's not like I'm obligated. It's not like I'm a fucking news outlet that you have to send stories into to break the story of how your porn videos are getting sent to little kids, you know?
By the way, I just wanted to drop in and just quickly say that Mr. Medicare has wished Susie Lou win her lawsuit.
Wait, what?
Medicare said he hopes Susie Lou wins the lawsuit.
Unironically?
Did you say that seriously?
Well, he had no idea what the situation was. Someone donated him asking like some YouTuber suing somebody over copyright, and he goes, "I hope she wins because the anime YouTubers always get fucked." I really hope someone explains the situation.
Oh my god, let's get Medicare on the Susie Lou. Well, by the way, we will talk about that. We will show that later.
Someone just sent me the clip. I just thought it was funny.
Oh, let's play this. We got 3 minutes left, and then we'll take some callers.
Dude. I'd also like to point out, according to Lucas in the chat, I'm not obligated to talk because I post tweets on my channel.
Wait, why?
He's like, shut up, Bowblax, you post tweets on your channel.
Wait, is that It's Lucas? Isn't It's Lucas? Why do I know him?
No, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that guy now. That's like the 15-year-old kid that like...
Didn't somebody call in and say something like about pedophiles? Wasn't it like, remember that show? What was that
forget
show?
What he did. I remember I fucking roast him, but like over time we've just been chill or whatever, so I don't know.
Wasn't it the one where the politics guys took over your show?
Yeah,
like
that's
for
the
like
one.
Approximately like 3 hours. We're just sitting there like, is the show over yet, guys? We're gonna run it.
That was a missing episode 69 of After Hours that aired only on DLive that I never got back.
Oh yeah, I was so glad that one never aired, dude. I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one.
Really, Bowblax? You didn't like sitting for 2 hours? It was.
I didn't like not being able to talk on my own show. Yeah. Or I mean, you were my co-host.
You gotta think about race realism, Bowblax. I mean, it's just.
I don't know how you want me to say that.
Hey, Bowblax, do you want to fuck James Charles in the ass?
Oh my god! Holy shit! Augie, what? I think we need to pause the whole segment.
Why?
We gotta take callers really quickly.
I said in 3 minutes.
Dude, look who's in the callers, dude.
Oh my god. Alright, quick uninterrupted caller, and then we'll get through this. Commentator Edward, you're on the air.
Hi.
Commentator Edward, what's going on, man? First caller 2020, what's up?
Nothing mega.
Yeah?
Nothing mega?
Yeah.
You are a legend, sir.
Are you
a legend, sir?
Are you prepared to carry the podcast? I gotta go. I actually have to go get some food right now. So you're in charge of the show now. So carry it away.
Okay. Or is that a joke?
You're fired. All right. All right, let's get this podcast for real.
I really like Commentator Edward.
I love Commentator Edward.
Last night he sent me his list of his top favorite commentators. He's just like, here's my list. And he posted it in DMs. Pretty good
Never
list.
wrote him back.
No, but I'm talking back about it now.
All right, let's get through this fucking podcast.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
your asses. I want to get through this. I don't want to look at Alex anymore.
I mean, that was
I
one
just
of the
don't
things.
give a fuck about
That was one
that.
of the things. Even when I did that live stream about you as like a retaliation,
I don't remember it. What was
people. Oh no, it didn't
I
happen.
remember watching that going. I rang Lawrence and went, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Brian said True News is going to be good this week.
People were
I can
going.
smell the Millie. Yeah.
There were people in my comments, fans and stuff, who were like, "Well, you should make a video on it." And then I back then was like, I've never made a video on a friend of mine ever, even for anything. I've never gone that far. No,
I feel like there's certain
video.
things that you do where you go.
I like what you're
I
saying.
guess that guy doesn't count, dude. He was never a friend.
Alex says has never made a friend.
Wait, didn't he say James Charles was his friend, dude?
Dude, I remember the End Hot Wet Soup podcast. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah.
That was
where
a
he
video,
spoke
Nick.
50%. Dude, it was uploaded.
Didn't Alex like tell Elvis and Bionic Pig to do that, to make that? It was like driven by him.
Well, he did speak for over 55% of the time, so
Yeah.
he did carry that podcast as commentator Edward would.
I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just going to do a rant on Twitter that's inevitably going to get clipped up by someone else and re-uploaded.
Yeah,
to YouTube
it's just
anyway.
it's that like moment of weakness where you feel like, oh, well, it's just Twitter. So then
Ego.
people
I feel like
about everything we've
Alex's whole life is a moment of weakness.
talked about, lads. It's about being a 20-something-year-old YouTuber, especially with the issues between you guys, and ego, and not wanting to back down, and not wanting to be seen a certain way. And it's about growing up and realizing this is not.
Oh,
that
no
deep,
one
is it?
sees Alex as an alpha
the
male.
MMA is on
So that point is irrelevant, but okay.
Speaking of alpha male, this True Gordy guy, that's the guy who DM'd like girls asking for them to take like shit on his chest or whatever.
Yeah, he's like into dominatrix.
They're like, please, like cut off my cock or something. It's just like, whoa.
Did you ever see his response? Did you ever see his response?
Yeah, it was pretty good, to be fair.
It was pretty good. Yeah. I mean,
it does not take away the damage of those DMs. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's just a preference, whatever, but...
Bro, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not here to kink shame, but if you let someone drop a dookie on your chest, I'm probably not gonna have dinner with you.
Bunty King?
Just
By this
tonight. It's in the beard, dude. He has to clean that beard very, very carefully.
No.
Yeah, if he didn't have a beard, dude, he gotta shave every time he comes to my house, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Which
His
I think
beard.
may be commentated by True Geordie for
It's
what I
certainly
heard.
not you.
By this time, Dapper Laughs is fighting Conor McGregor when you listen to him.
Oh,
Who got
I think
offered
Dapper Love's
that?
actually
Did
breathing
he
out
get
a
offered
tube
that?
at this point.
Yeah.
He went
I
to
did,
me.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Did
they
you
all
actually?
I was asked to fight Cavos on the other
So
day.
was I.
So was I.
Yeah.
We should have all done it.
I was
all
so
three of
close.
us.
Was you close or was you a no from the start? Because I was very
Well, I
close.
faint
to
up blood, so I've been
Right.
My issue wasn't like actually fighting Cavos. That wasn't the problem. It was the fact that it was like arranged by the bloke who arranged it.
Christian Stewart.
Christian Stewart is full of shit. So I knew, that's why I didn't do it. He is.
So fight Cavos?
So I won't fight Cavos because the guy is a piece of shit.
Who cares
That
if
guy-
he...
you know that guy, that fight promoter, that person who literally has nothing to do with this whole situation? He's shit, and I'm not going to tell you why he's shit. So let's just run his name through the mud.
Yeah, also, how does the... if even theoretically, if this fight promoter is shit, which I doubt it because it came from ImAllexx's mouth, he said it, but if this promoter is theoretically shit, how does that, like, change anything? If the promoter can get the fight to happen, then that's it, dude.
Bro, Cavos is going to get weighted gloves. There's going to be a little fucking...
Dude.
like a couple grams in there.
They should just get...
Cavos pulls out his hand and it's got fucking brass knuckles inside of the glove.
Who's that girl who set up Tonka Worski?
Oh, God.
Tara...
Tara LaRosa! Yo,
yeah,
Tara
get her on the
LaRosa to set
case.
this
Yeah,
up,
dude.
bro.
Hey, Cavos, come down to Knoxville. Pro South.
Is.
Just kidding. We don't...
Dude.
Place is going to shut down in like 2 days.
Who has better excuses for missing a fight, ImAllexx or Tonka Saw?
Bro, I just opened Twitter and I see a tweet from Boogie that says, "Let's talk about failure," and I got so confused for like 3 seconds.
Let's get through this shit. We got 1 minute left. Can you guys bear 1 more minute of this terrible, terrible podcast? I think I can.
Behind closed doors.
No, I mean, he got me a great brand deal with Hyundai this year.
Shut up.
I just want to thank him
Oh,
for that. I
shut
mean,
up,
if we're talking about
For
creators on the
fuck's
rise,
sake, Lawrence.
Are you signed up to his influence?
Hang on. This
I'll
Fame
be all-
MMA,
You got offered to commentate. You got offered to fight. We got offered.
I got offered to fight.
I got offered to fight and commentate. So at one point,
TV before duty.
There's a fourth chair that's empty.
Yeah. I felt like the dynamic was good, is what I'm trying to say. Do you know what I mean?
There was so much behind that it would be impossible to ever go into properly because it would just cause too many more problems as well. But it was like. That was one of those things where
he's a rapist! He's a rapist!
Jackson never brought his 14-year-olds into the studio. It was actually because he never turned the AC on.
Jesus Christ.
It's mad when a prince of this country can be basically outed as a fucking pedo, and everyone's like, yeah, whatever. Like, nothing's happened to him. Nothing's happened to him.
What makes you wonder? I watched that interview.
If there's ever a video
because
for
everybody gets accused of being a pedo every fucking 2 seconds, dude. You fucking blink in the commentary community and someone's being accused of being a pedo. No, I don't like you, you're a pedo.
Yeah, but this is like a leader of a country, Bowblax.
Oh, okay.
This is like the prince.
Okay, that principle, he's applying it to YouTube, right?
This is like if Donald Trump's son got accused of being...
He's applying it to ImAllexx's situation, though, right?
No, this is completely different.
Oh, then why did you fucking put it in the highlights, Nick?
Because you'll see. Look.
Okay.
Nick's like, which you'll see in the next...
I'm assuming they're talking about the Slazo situation, sorry. It's in the Slazo situation highlight.
I put him in prison.
Yes.
Sure, makes me I've been through 9 podcasts in 3 years.
I mean, that's because you're a backstabbing little cunt.
Not all of them were sex offenders, only about 25%.
Let's be real, though.
Again, 25! What
25, dude!
Oh, the reason that other clip was in there is because he goes, that's a video you should make, mate. He goes, that's my redemption arc. I'll put him in prison.
Oh my god.
You know, I feel like...
I just woke up.
There's like a bunch of people who like study the Bible and point out like the different references to different numbers. Like there's like throughout the Bible there's like, you know, a bunch of like there's like this like one number that's like mentioned a bunch of times. That's what I feel like listening to. Why does he keep saying 25 and 20? What do these numbers mean?
Oh, that's where you're going.
25.
I thought you were gonna say there's a lot of people who study the Bible. Why does Nick study ImAllexx podcasts?
Oh, that's true. Nick, Coomer ass.
That's where you were going. Yo, Merry Christmas, asshole. You're gonna sit there and cut this up for Keemstar in the morning?
Oh yeah. Because this was on Christmas. I was like, you know, at my parents' house, I couldn't fucking like cut anything up.
My family, my grandparents.
Well, no. This wasn't on. I didn't do this on Christmas. I did it the next morning.
You literally post. Wait, what day?
This is what it was. He look at the date. It should be the date after. It's the day after because I remember I was DMing Keem at night. I woke up and I cut it, and then I gave it to
You're
everybody.
a virgin.
Yeah.
That's what
so
happened.
Funny. Yeah, read the Bible, Nick.
Yeah, you're lucky because you're still in your house during Christmas. I have to go like visit my parents, so I'm not like able to do any fucking YouTube shit while Christmas time's going on.
I mean, I could have done YouTube shit, but that would have been a terrible idea. Listen, we got 240 people in here, 86 likes. Hit the like button. What a great turnout for the return show. Holy shit.
Hell yeah, dude. I was surprised. I came in here, I'm like, wait, 200? Is this RFC?
Yeah.
You just are. Wait, am I on the right podcast,
you
dude?
Pull in all the viewers.
Is this Augie's channel?
Dude, as soon as you don't show up, it's like when we kicked Leslie. As soon as you're not here, dude.
Dude. Then they kick me for the views, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
Augie, you motherfucker. You kicked me for the views. I knew it the whole time.
Tommy said you're going to be the one who fucks me over for subs. Nah, I'm going to be the one who fucks you over for the subs. So, hate to break it to New Year's, buddy. New year, new me.
Wow, Augie's a clout chaser.
Thank you, Stanhope, for the
As soon as my clout isn't relevant for the show.
Hey, I got 2 lemons. All right. Thank you, Stanhope, for the 2 lemons. Flamenco for the host, and Butter King. What's going on? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, dlive.tv/Augie if you don't like YouTube. Callers. Let's do some. Let's fuck over this show. Let's take.
Let's bring commentator Edward back in for redemption.
Yeah,
dude.
you only get 1 call a show. That's how it works.
No, but for Edward too.
He's a celebrity.
That's true.
Yeah.
Celebrities get
for big YouTubers, we give them extra chances.
What is this that you sent me, Nick, in my DMs?
Oh, don't play it. Yeah, don't play it. Yeah, that's for whenever you cover that.
Okay. Let's bring in Bowblax 3.0. Bowblax 3.0, you're on the air. What you got?
Hi, Bowblax.
I'm your twin brother.
All right, what do you got in the program? What do you think of Alex? What do you think of that podcast?
I think it was shit.
Me too. I would agree.
Dude.
Yeah. But I think also Susie Lou's forehead is also way more shittier. I mean, honestly.
I mean, that forehead's massive. That's a pretty big accomplishment.
More massive than Keemstar's fucking egg.
Egghead?
Yeah.
I already hate this.
Thought you were about to say Keemstar's dick for some reason. I don't know
How
why.
do you feel knowing that this is going to be the last call in the history of After Hours?
Yeah. How do you know that you're the reason that callers are gonna go away, dude?
Yeah, I already got rid of the callers. Get the fuck out of here. You failed.
You're so mean.
Next caller. Next caller. Mental RFC, you're on the air.
Okay, so I have a few problems.
Do you?
Why was the YouTuber remote role revoked from me? I didn't do anything.
You haven't uploaded enough.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
have 100 subs.
If I
What am I supposed to give it to you? Everybody comes in this. This is the worst part of owning a Discord server.
No, I don't really care. It's just because I
No.
Okay.
When you have a rank that's better than average, everybody's like, yo, I need a YouTuber rank. I got a YouTube channel. We all have YouTube channels, all right? If you have 20 subs, if you have 100 subs, you gotta do something important. Expose some, like, you gotta fuck up. Like, start calling people
Dude,
out.
I gotta ask. No,
You gotta have 20 commentators.
Wait, you have to fuck up? Wait. If that's all it takes, I can get them.
Why the fuck did you...
He just starts exposing someone as a pedo to get a rank.
No, I've done worse than that.
I didn't know that. Listen, Mental. You want it? You gotta work for it. All right? You can't.
Okay, yeah. I'm new year, new me as well. I'm uploading and shit. Like I'm getting a new mic. Also, fucking.
No one cares.
Dude, why did he not just DM that to you? He had to call into the show.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't done callers in 6 months, and one of the first 3 is asking about a Discord role.
This is.
Dude, he needs the YouTuber role. It's a symbol of his power.
Jada, help.
Hello.
What's
Happy
going
New
on,
Year's, guys?
What did you think of that?
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Year's. What did you think of the Alex
2020.
podcast?
Jesus fucking Christ, Alex. I'm
My
thoroughly
reaction.
convinced. I'm thoroughly convinced that he really does believe like what he's saying. But it's still just like he's so detached from reality that it's almost pitiful.
You know what the weird thing about Alex
Yeah.
is? He would always stress, like, I want to be friends with YouTubers who are actual real human beings. Like, so many
Yeah,
YouTubers
he did say
are
that.
just like... And I'm just like, who are you trying to convince other than yourself, Alex? Like, what do you... Like,
right.
When you have a guy who's, like, who says, like, yeah, I'm pretty nice, I'm a nice guy or whatever, they're an asshole, all right? When you have a guy who's sitting here being like, I'm real, man, I'm real, I want to surround myself with other real people like me, you are a sociopath, you are a robot, you are not real. Like that.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
Onision with the, like, I'm the most honest YouTuber on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, get a fucking reality check, please. I'm begging you to get normal ass people around you.
Yeah. And don't say that you are. Do it. All right. That's the problem
Yes.
with these guys is that they don't have somebody to bring them back down to earth.
Yeah.
When you grow
Kind
up
of
as
like
a
Ben
YouTuber.
does with you.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sitting there. I'll be like, yeah, I got past 4,000 subs. Ben's just like, shut the fuck up. No one gives a shit. It's just like,
Yeah, someone who's friends with you independent of your YouTube career. It's like, oh, I'm friends with this person and he happens to do YouTube. Not, oh, I'm friends with this big YouTuber. You know?
if you think about it, it's kind of how it works just in general, right? Like you can be friends with people IRL and you can have internet friends, but if you have only internet friends, that's not healthy. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You gotta have like, you know, a group of people outside from what your primary interests are.
Yeah, I'll preface that by saying though, like having a group of internet friends is definitely not as like bad as we're saying if you're not like a YouTuber or whatever, because they're not clout chasing off you, right? So that's fine.
Internet friendship is just like a weird thing though. Like, I don't know. Even before I was a YouTuber, I knew plenty of people on the internet that, you know, you would be like, I would watch this happen all the time. It's like I would see two people that I know online. They're just sitting there like, yeah, we're best friends or something. 1 month passes, they get into one minor argument, and then suddenly they're like worst enemies. And it happens.
Oh yeah, I've gone into those arguments with my quote unquote
so
YouTube best
stupid.
friends as well. But I'm just friends with like a lot of people online that I've been friends with like for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years.
Some boys
and obviously
that are outside of your where you are. That's the thing. If you don't have
that as
you're
well.
gonna be like ImAllexx. You're gonna be like a sociopath. You're gonna be like a weirdo.
But the thing is, you have to have a personality that people can stand long enough outside of your clout.
That helps.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Otherwise,
personality or money.
Yeah, exactly.
Both.
Also, quick question for Bowblax.
Oh boy.
How's the denial going?
What denial?
Of your sexuality, clearly, with the tweet.
Because like you're talking about James Charles.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
At first, I thought your tweet was about referencing when Augie couldn't stop staring at James Charles' ass.
Okay,
But then I realized you were actually.
In fairness, I'm not even gonna clarify. You know what? It's a trap. I'm not even going there.
Augie, continue that sentence.
Please.
What is wrong with you though? You keep tweeting a bunch of weird stuff about James Charles every day, and I'm just like.
Not every day.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean,
I woke up
today.
this morning, I saw like 5 different tweets, and I'm just like.
To be fair, I tweet a lot, so it's just like for a normal person, it'd be one tweet and then a couple others. For me, it'd be like a bunch of tweets and then a bunch of tweets about other things. You know?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll tweet like a madman, dude. So like, if I see something, I don't just make one tweet about it. I make like 3 consecutive tweets about it, and then like I move on because I just have that much to say. I guess I don't know.
So
Clearly.
you want to fuck James Charles? Is that the end of the story here? Hello?
That motherfucking
Are you
man.
there? Did you pass out? What the fuck's going on, Bowblax?
Sure, dude. Let's just say that, dude.
Okay, well,
All
there we
right.
go. Fuck me, I guess. I mean,
The more
there
you
go.
know.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, Jade, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for
All
coming.
right,
in.
see ya.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? I don't know. Okay, listen. We're about an hour and a half into the show. Let's talk about these weird. Let's talk about your life advice session you had over Christmas.
What? Mine?
Yeah, yours.
What life advice
Somebody
session?
hit you up at 3 a.m, giving you some advice. I wanna talk about this.
Did they?
Are you retarded?
They're crying.
What the fuck's wrong
They're
with you?
crying. They're
Tonka.
crying, dude.
Oh yeah, Tonka.
What?
That
Oh
was
my
3 in the
God,
morning for me.
Bowblax.
That was like 8 p.m. for me, so I was confused.
All right, well, I want to hear about this. So what happened? Like,
I already forgot about it. I'd have to look back. But basically, Tonka, he reached out to me. He said, I think it started out with general advice, getting new friends or something like that. And I'm like, what? And then like he started to explain more, and it didn't make like fucking any sense. And then he ended it off with like, just so you know, this is just some advice. We're not buddy. And I'm like, wait, you're acting like this is some like insane advice? So I just like, yeah, I wouldn't take advice from someone as stupid as you. And then he went like full on ape mode, dude. And we started arguing. I kept telling him he wasn't a man. Basically, it started out with him saying, calling me kid, and I'm like, I'm 22. He's like, that still means you're a kid. And I'm like, you think someone who's 22 is a minor? And he's like, yeah, you're still a kid and shit like that. And then I'm like, would you fuck someone who's 22? Are you attracted to 22-year-old women? And he kept like dodging the question. And it just became like a game of like, are you a man? Are you a liar? And shit like that. And then he just kept dodging every single question. I was just trying to trap him the entire time.
Nice.
It's really funny. We could do a whole show reading the entire conversation and fill up full 2 hours, and it'd be funny from beginning to end. Because
Well,
that
it's kinda-
fucking
I don't know
whole
if you
DM.
I don't know if you could tell from the inflection of my voice, but that's kind of what I was leading into.
Okay.
Oh my god! I can look. I'm not even going to diss.
Well,
anything.
I was
I'm
just
out
saying,
of-
like, I was just prefacing the like amount that was there. Like,
Listen,
it was so
I'm
much that it
just
could
as out of
fill
it.
up 2 hours.
Fuck it, we'll go.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. I mean, I'm here. 200 people are here. Let's do it.
Oh
Listen,
yeah,
I'm not-
dude.
I'm not even gonna diss.
Do
though.
beginning to end, full DM leak, dude. Full broken rule, broken, dude.
Golden rule.
Sorry, Keem. I know last year you said no leaking DMs under any circumstance, but I saw you do it, so.
I'm not even gonna diss you though. Like, I'm just as out of as you are. Like, we're both kind of like we're both rusty as shit right now.
Yeah. Welcome, new year, new me. Yeah, I'm scrolling up here.
I said that ironically. Now everybody's saying that for real now. Jesus.
New year, new me.
By the way, we just hit 100 likes on the podcast. Thank you guys very much. I have not seen support like that in ages. 200 people still here. Thank you very much for all the support on the return show. It's gonna be a big year this year.
Thank you. I'm very excited for
Thank you,
AfterHours.
guys.
I'm still scrolling up, by the way. I'm still scrolling up this whole time. I don't know if you heard my scroll wheel, but
so are you gonna show this screen from your Discord?
Yes.
And then I'll
I can. Yeah, I can screen share, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, turn
We'll
on
do it
screen
that way.
share.
Fuck it, we'll do it live, and I'll tweet it right now. Reading Tonka's life advice for Bowblax.
Okay. Oh yeah, this was super vague. This was actually more vague than I thought. Do you see it, by the way?
Yep, let me pull that up in just a moment. Oh my
Okay.
God. All right. It's like shit quality right now.
It might take like a while to or a second to get into better quality. I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's legible. Yeah, it was fine at first, but then it fucked over.
Is there a way where I could increase it or something?
Yeah, just hit Control Plus and you can make it bigger.
While you're doing that, I'm just letting you know. Scarce is tweeting me back and forth now. About
Why is Scarce talking?
About what?
About Susie.
Oh, about Susie Luton. Nice.
Yeah, he
He
uploaded.
covered it, and I don't think he didn't hear about the Patreon stuff, from the YouTube stuff. He's like, "Well, it's kind of a gray area." I'm like, "Yo, it's not. It's actually not."
Do you see it now?
Yep, we see it.
Okay. So Tonka's genuine advice: do your own thing, which is super confusing because it's what? I assume he doesn't know I have my own channel. I'm like, I am though. He's like, just some advice. I assume you know what I mean. And maybe I'm wrong for doing that, but hopefully you'll figure it out. This is super vague. I have no idea what he's talking about. If you mean do something other than AfterHours, I run my I run a channel separate from it that has 65k subs. I think I'm good. Wasn't talking about that, but I should have assumed that is where you would go with it. But if you're good with it, be good with it. I just regret them not telling me you were autistic before the show. I think he is referring to his show when I went on his show. Or I wouldn't have taken that bet from you. I repay that action with the advice. Dude, what a great repayment, dude.
Wait, so he repays you not by giving you the money back. He had such a big moral issue. He was like, "Whoa, now that you're autistic, I can't. I feel bad now. I feel like an asshole. So let me repay you not by repaying the money from the bet, but by giving you shitty advice that you're already following." What is this?
I don't understand, do your own thing.
It's not
and
we've been
and it's not related to my YouTube channel. It's not related to my YouTube channel, but I have to assume I know what he means. So he didn't even give me the advice technically because I don't understand what he's trying to get at since it was so fucking vague.
Yeah. What? So he's just sporadically DMing you or something. Just
Bro, he's gonna make you a man.
Why though?
Bowblax is a boy. I'm gonna make him a man.
I thought Tonka didn't like Bowblax. Why is he trying? What is this?
I don't know. He likes me now. I have no idea. He's I
don't think he likes you, but this is just autism. This is weird.
Yeah. Doesn't matter to me, lol. I don't need special treatment. Then he says, "Well, that's new. People have been showing me your rants on Twitter, asking for people to take your autism into account when interacting with you. So it's quite a 180. By the way, I've never said this on my Twitter, ever." So he's misinterpreting something.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something you've said. You've never said something before you talk shit about me. Remember, I'm autistic. That's
it's quite the opposite. I advocate for treating me the same way regardless of my autism, and the same with other autistic people.
Use it as a shield,
I've never used it as a shield. I want autistic people to be seen as equal to other people. Hence, why I think the conversation he's referring to is when me and Tommy went at it, and just the general conversation I had on Twitter about autistic people. Some people think they're mentally inferior to the neurotypical. The whole point I was trying to make is that you treat them the exact same, regardless. But. That's quite the opposite of what I was saying.
All right, well, carry on. Let's
It shouldn't be taken into account, lol. Then why were you banging on about it last week? I tweet a lot. What are you referring to? Are you genuinely trying to pretend you don't remember you ranting about your autism on Twitter? I say, I recall talking about the topic in general. I don't remember talking about me having it specifically, though. He says, you talked about you specifically having it, and gave Tommy shit about it. I said, the argument was whether or not autistic people are mentally inferior, I remember. He says, I don't think anyone was engaging in an argument with you. He was making fun of you by using your autism as a hook. And I said, why are you messaging me this long?
Yeah, that's my question.
I'm like, okay.
I want to point out...
Tonka is very confused with his sexuality
What
and
would you
wants
want
his
to point
senpai to notice him.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know there was a...
That's
nation.
funny. Thank you for the 10 shekels, Aesthemic. These guys did a stream on Tommy, and none of us even knew about it.
Oh, did they?
They did a kumite on Tommy C, and none of us ever found out about it.
This is news to me. I've never heard about it until you mentioned it just now.
Somebody sent me the link. I click it. I can't even look at it because it's gone. Like the effect.
Maybe that's what he's referring to, because he seems to think that I know everything about him in his stream and what he does, and I really just don't, beyond just laughing at his stupidity occasionally. I'm not really keeping tabs on these 5-hour streams, listening to every little detail.
That was funny though. You did put it. There's a setting in your video thing where you can get rid of all the dead noise or whatever. And
yes.
You put one of his streams on there, and 25% of it was cut out.
Yes, and the way it works, I use it for my videos all the time. For when I'm recording, it usually takes out 10% of the raw recording. Yeah. But what it does is if there's over 2 seconds of silence, then it cuts it down. So it's not cutting out normal pauses. The normal pauses are still in there. But if it's just over 2 seconds of dead air, it cuts out to the next time someone speaks.
Nice.
So that's how much legitimate dead air there is. It's not technical where it's it was 25% of the time they weren't talking at all. It's just 25% of the time they weren't talking for over 2 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
So that's really insane, dude. 1 hour of a 4-hour podcast. That's so insane.
It's fucking AIDS, dude.
Okay. Then he next what he says is kind of funny. He just recaps everything. He's like, I messaged you advice. You went into the part about how you...
Hold on. Pegging.
What? Okay.
Tonka, wait, let me see. Film Odyssey's tossing 50. Damn, thank you for that, my man. Tonka angling for a pegging. It seems like it. I don't know what this is. He's just hitting a Bowblax at what time was it for us? Midnight or something? 3 in the morning?
Yeah, this is 10 p.m. for me, it says right there.
Okay, so that would have been midnight for me. Yeah, he's hitting people up at midnight, being let me teach you a little lesson, kid, on how to be a man. It gets better when the more we go.
It gets so much better. This is the tip of the iceberg. Oh damn, 50.
Yeah, Tobe's coming through.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year's, Tobes. Happy New Year's to all you guys in the chat. Hope it's happy.
Hell yeah, dude. New decade, dude. New decade.
Oh,
New year, new me. New year, new me.
All right, let's get through these DMs though. I want to see the Spicer ones.
So he says, I messaged you advice. You went into this part about having autism doesn't require anything special. Then I told you that you didn't know you were autistic when we bet. As if I forgot the last fucking 2 minutes. I don't require special treatment. Treat me the same as you would anyone else. I don't really do the special treatment thing. But I'm not in the game of taking advantage of an autistic kid who was puffed up by his friends. So yeah, I was propped up by you guys.
To do what?
I don't know. I have no idea what that even... And then... Was that donation going through, or...?
It hasn't gone through yet. I know, right?
Oh, okay. I just literally don't know when it comes up, so I saw in the corner of my eye, I'm quiet for this donation. And then I didn't know if it was going through or not.
Let me switch my audio source so you can
Why make a stream screeching about someone if the person they are screeching about can't see it? That's some poo 55Y crap.
Some poo
255Y crap. I'm so glad you switched the audio for that one. Then, since he called me kid, I'm like, I'm 22. He's like, the advice I was giving you was independent of that, though. It was just advice. And if you think saying I'm 22 is anything, then you are probably in need of, you probably can't take that advice. And then I said, you said I'm a kid. You are. 22 and an adult, buddy. Lol. Whatever you want to think, man. I'm not getting into an I'm grown debate with you. And don't make any mistake of this. I'm not your buddy / friend / comrade, and never will be. I'm just throwing you advice. Take it, leave it, but don't say no one gave it. Like, as if it's like some sort of like big fucking favor, dude. Like, holy shit.
Dude, you're getting advice from a real man here. This is gonna aid you.
Yeah, dude. Someone said to do my own thing, and I came up, and then I just lie about who gave the advice to me, as if it's something so fucking valuable, dude. Don't forget to credit me. Yeah, and then this is when, before I was being respectful, this is when I start trolling him. I'm like, haha, I don't think I'll make that mistake. Don't want to be friends with someone as stupid as you, to be honest. Then he's like, if you think calling anyone stupid helps you, then you were probably beyond advice to begin with. But you got this. You're not some stupid kid, remember? Definitely wouldn't get wrapped up in some stupid scheme to get clicks / views by fucking up an actual investigation into pedophiles. You were far too bright for that. I'm not Andy Warski. You're right. He has a lot more subs than you. Okay? You're stupid as fuck if you think I had anything to do with that beyond promotion. And then they talk about Instagram wake up for a bit. It's not really... Hey, let's get... I mean, we could read it, but...
Is it funny?
Not really. Like, I don't start trolling him until, like, a bit into this.
Get to the part where you troll him.
Yeah, okay. He's like, okay then, you are not good at this. And then I'm like, I copy his message. I'm like, genuine advice. Delete your channel. You're wasting your time, bro. Why are you DMing an autistic 22-year-old kid at 11 p.m. about drama in March 2019? He's like, I don't know, man. I do pretty well. Do you? Quite. I have a channel that gains subs at a similar rate to your largest channel, and I haven't even uploaded to it. I'm like, what channel is that? He says, I have a show that gets similar numbers to you and Augie without any promotion to it whatsoever. I'm saying I do pretty damn well, and you don't have to kiss a single ring to do it.
Wait, hold on. I got a show that gets similar numbers to you and Augie. The show that used to get 3K, but now gets similar numbers to us? Wait.
To Bunty King?
We're like on the rise, and he's like, he used to be up here, and now he's just like shit. Like, he's down to our level. We're only going up. He's like stuck.
Yeah, also he's implying we had to kiss a ring to do it. I don't think we were kissing Keem's ring when we kicked him out during the Tro interview. Or denied him entrance.
I told Keem he couldn't come in, and then he left.
Yeah.
He never came back.
Yeah, and then he blocked us.
Yeah, he blocked us and never came back to our channel, and since then we've been doing far better.
Yeah. He says, if you don't know that I have other channels, and that is an indictment, I don't know what he's saying, on your research, and you should probably consider that. So, you know, I don't research well because I didn't look into the one and only fucking Tonka Saw, the most important human being on the planet.
Which channel does he have that's growing as well as your channel?
I have no idea. He never told me. I asked him multiple times.
Call me crazy, but I'm questioning the legitimacy of this channel's existence. I don't know why.
I don't think there's a channel that's gaining 5K subs per month with 0 uploads made by Tom.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't even uploaded to it. So you failed at that too? You're not even fucking like, okay. All right, buddy. Nice channel.
Then I said, you have 0 visible public connections from Tonka Radio to this 5K sub per month channel of yours. He says, well, that isn't the channel, so that would make sense. Lol. I'm like, wait, what? You have a similar rate, the same rate as numbers to my largest channel, but then I mention my sub rate, and you're like, that channel doesn't exist. So I say, you said I have a channel that gains similar rate. I gain 5K per month. He's like, your channel doesn't get 5K a month. You got 100 or so this month. This number is so fucking off. I get 100 a day usually. So that number is like retardedly off.
I got 300 last December, so if you're getting 100 a month, you're like doing like...
Yeah, if I'm getting 100 a month, like I'm doing something insanely wrong. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't go down to 100 a month. I think I'd have to stop
uploading. Yeah, you'd have to like...
I'd have to stop uploading for like 6 months straight to get down to that rate. I think. Like if I stopped uploading for 3 months, I still think I'd get over 100 a month. And then I'm like, ha ha ha, you are actually retarded, holy shit. He's like, so you gained
like, pointing at him and like laughing at him in front of him.
Because this is so blatantly wrong. Everything else, like he says in arguments, usually like you could like try to like twist it in some way to make it sound like he's okay. But this one's just blatantly incorrect. He's like, so you've gained 5k subs per month. For how long then? And then I show my stat. By the way, this has increased to over 5k now, but at the time I was talking to him, I only made 4.9k that month, so
like,
oh boy!
You gained 5k, you only gained 4. Okay, Tonka, all right, buddy.
Yeah, and then I repeated like 5 times. If you don't know that other if you don't know I have other channels, that is an indicament of your research. I basically said the same thing he said like 5 times. He's like, I don't do research on you. Not really my thing, kid. Lol. So how far has that been going? Because if that was going on for like 11 to 12 months, then you have a lot more subs, lol. And then I ask, where's your 100 sub per month channel? He's like, well, this is a simple question you were asked. How many months have you gained 5k subs in a row? Because it doesn't look like that is the case for any month but this one, lol. By the way, there are other months that I've gained 5k. There's months where I've gained more than 5k.
Yeah, there's months where you gained like 20K, so...
This again is a fucking lie. It's on my social blade. He can see, but he's just lying again, saying this is the only month I've gained 5k, as if it's like some sort of growth
What is the point
spurt.
of this conversation? Like, what is he trying to like pull from this?
I have no fucking clue, but it's funny. Also, you have the same sub growth as you said you have the same sub growth as me. I prove your lie, and you say you didn't do research. Real men don't lie. And he's like, no, rate of growth is not 1 month, lol. Surely you know that.
You guys are literally measuring cock sizes right now. This
Yeah.
is all this conversation
By the way,
is.
I think that argument could be made by 1 day. Like 1 day or 1 hour to a significant amount of time to measure growth. But 1 month, I mean... There's a reason why Social Blade marks it up by months and weeks, is because those are milestone lengths of time. So if I make a certain amount in 1 month, that's usually indicative of everything else. You know, that's the same in any fucking business or anything. But you know, Tonka's a real man, so
obviously,
surely you would know that. But I think, but I also think you aren't a kid. You also think you aren't a kid, so I shouldn't be too shocked. I'm a kid, fact. 22 isn't a kid, Tonka. 22 isn't shit, Bowblax, lol. If it isn't a kid, if it isn't a child, that's for sure. Tonka, would you have intercourse with a 22-year-old? Well, let's see. Do you live in your own house?
What?
What a nice answer to that question.
What?
Is he trying to fuck?
What?
Is he trying to fuck? Wait, what?
Well, Tonka, if you want to come over, I do live in my own house. I've had one for the last 3 years.
What?
You own a house? Yes. Not rent. Own. You bought a house? No. Children don't rent houses, Tonka. So you rent? Yes. I did that when I was 15. So yes, minors do that.
There's
do
no
you
way.
own
There's
anything?
No way. What 15-year-old have you? I think the young. Who's? I'm trying to think. Do I know anyone who's? No.
Yeah,
No.
a 15-year-old who not only rents but owns a house. Also, if you owned a house at 15, you're probably doing really well for yourself.
He's saying
in a
he
bright
owned
future.
a house, not that he rented at 15, right?
Yeah. Or he rented. I don't know which one he's saying, but either way, it's
If he's saying
ridiculous.
own the house, like bullshit. No way. Renting is like enough of a straight. You're like, no way. You rent? Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
Dude. And let's say he theoretically did do this. He owned a house or rented one at 15, either one. He's pretty successful for the age he's at if he's able to do that.
And look
why does he do it? Why is the 20 years later is he do it? Why is 20 years later, 10 years later, whatever age he is,
Dude, when I was
he's
13,
doing fucking
when I was
shitty ass internet live streams? You know?
To like 100 viewers and comparing
Yeah,
sizes.
playing fucking
18-year-olds.
Ghostbusters to 10 people on Twitch. Like, what?
Dude, this guy was streaming on Twitch on New Year's night, streaming like Ghostbusters to 10 people.
Yeah, why isn't he partying up with his billionaire friends? That's what I expect
I
someone
was
to
fucking
do.
partying last night. You know what I did New Year's before this one though? Me and Ben streamed Civ 6 for like 10 hours to like 10 viewers.
Yeah,
and that's what Tonka did this year. Except instead of playing Civ, he played Ghostbusters because he's too retarded to play big brain games like Civilization.
Also, he wasn't talking at all during the stream. He like talked like 2 times during gameplay, and then gameplay stopped.
Play a game and I'm streaming and I'm not talking, I might as well just turn the stream off and like listen to a podcast and just play by myself. Like, what's the point of streaming? If you don't speak.
I think he's like trying to talk and stream at the same time, but his brain power can't like comprehend talking and playing gameplay at the same time. Because he started talking a lot once the gameplay was over and the cutscenes were over, and he could actually like focus. But when the gameplay's on, he gotta use all his brain power. Dude.
Oh, by the way, those 10 people, as far as I know, they weren't typing in the chat either. So.
Oh, by the way, I'd just like to point out the Legion has survived. You can see over here on the left. It didn't die.
I'm really glad we changed the name like right before we did the stream, because the old name of the Legion, it would have just shown the first part, which is the worst part. So
now it's Legion survived.
What did we?
The Legion is strong with 10 members, a full council. Okay. Your parents kicked you out as a child? Don't blame them. Thank God you could afford rent. No. I wanted to own my place, and I worked to get it.
Okay, so
what did you do?
He's not saying he rented, he's saying he owned the house.
Yeah. So he must have been, like, damn, 15? He must have made a lot of money. So I'm like, what did you do to get that money? Normal question, you know. You shouldn't really avoid it, especially if you're gloating about what work you did at 15. He's like, work. Work on what? None of your fucking business, kid. Lol.
Retarded.
Then I'm like, adult. Kid. Adult. Tonka, would you have intercourse with a 22-year-old? You can have that debate with yourself. I'm not having it, lol. I don't want to fuck you, dope. Lol. Stop asking. Tonka, have you had sex with a different 22-year-old other than myself, or desired sex with one? Why are you asking me about sex? You okay there, bud? Are you a virgin? Sure. I'm pure as the snow. Explains why you spend all your time streaming for 6 hours a day, lol, kid. How many hours are in a day? 24. Thumbs up. Tonka, do you believe that 22 is the age of a child? Do you believe I am a child? Are you okay? Why isn't Nick giving you better lines? You mean Ricky?
Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky was giving me the lines, dude. Kidding me?
Oh my god.
Tonka says, dumb, as he is surely, he has something that doesn't come out like it was typed like by a chimp.
By a chimp? What the fuck?
What the hell, chimp?
Oh, is that a derogatory term for African American? I'm kidding.
Is he? Is he calling Ricky?
Again, this is where it gets good, dude. This is why I trigger him. This is why I hit the sore spot. I go straight for the throat. Tonka, why didn't you fight Andy? The ultimate question. Of course he'll answer this. He'll dodge any normal question, but he'll answer this because he loves talking about this. It was cancelled, and he refused to show up to the other 2 fights he agreed to. Not on me, kiddo. You that hung up about it? Why you hung up about if I pay rent? I'm not. And my sub count. Nope, that one Nope to that one too, lol. Even though he brought up the fucking conversation about sub count, okay? And that I'm a child at the age of 22. You seem to be pretty ass-blasted on that one, and I wish you luck on getting over it. I wish you luck on getting over missing out on Andy's fight.
Oh my god.
You are the one who is hung up on it, lol. You suck at this. It's not like he's been talking about it for over a year after the fact. Are you a man? You say you are all the time. I don't want to fuck with you. We already squared this away. Did we not? Okay, run from this like you run from fights. Who is coaching you right now? Fire them. So why don't you stop Twoon from putting out dumb shit about investigation, seeing as you admitted you knew he was pulling that out? Is Twoon gonna get a stern talking to from Tonka?
I got a stream on me from my buddy Tonka, and he's a bit of a bitch. Can you imagine the fucking Twoon video where he shows him?
Yeah, that'd be so funny. Tonka is 100% pedo, all caps.
Oh my god.
So why don't you go to Knoxville for the fight with Andy? Just curious.
Bowblax, why the fuck do you have to say that? Now, Nick, you know you're friends with a false pedo accuser? He just said it right there. Did you hear him?
Oh, I was making a reference to.
No, I know, but.
Well, I would like to clarify for the
By the
audience
way,
because
I
it's
am
kind of like a
flagging
niche
the
reference.
fuck out of all of you people. Did you guys?
Toon made a video.
With a flagger, bro. He's flagging.
Toon made a joke video on Keemstar that was titled "Keemstar is a 100% a pedophile." So that's what I was joking about. But okay. Tonka, feel free to twist that in whatever way you want for your 6-hour stream that no one will watch. So why didn't you go to Knoxville for your fight with Andy? Just curious, seeing that you admitted to you planned to fight him. Surely you thought about it for at least a second, didn't you? The fight was canceled. The FBI investigation wasn't. So why did you try to stop them from doing such a stupid thing? I tried to reach through the screen to stop them, but it didn't work. Well, I'm sure DMs would have sufficed. No need to go full ghost dad. You think Andy Warski would have stopped if I told him to? You were a retard for ever dealing with him. I mean Twoon. Who is not a lost cause.
Whoa, Twoon's not a lost cause. I'm sure he's happy.
Dude!
I'm surprised.
Why do you care, bro? It was over a year ago. Or not over a year ago, I just say it was a year ago. The one thing you said you talked to beforehand, remember? I barely remember what was said. Why you hung up about this? Looking for a new stream title? Well, maybe unlike your cringe-tastic shit said about a fight being cancelled. This led to an actual pedophile investigation going tits up for some dopes to get views and clicks. And no, Bowblax, you weren't worth a stream. I am just curious as to what you people weighed out on that whole thing, and if it was just that stupid. I got so many views off it, just joking about how
You're such a
I didn't make any videos on it or anything on it whatsoever.
Oh my god.
Then he says, why are you running from a simple question? Why did you take any part in the nonsense? And then I screenshot previous conversation about when he dodged a question about working. I'm like, simple question, avoided. Hypocrite? Not avoided. It's none of your business. You could say, you could say that about this. If it wasn't an FBI investigation, you allowed to get fucked up while you stood by idly. And I say, it's none of your business. You suck at this. It was because you aren't talking about your work history or any of the such. It was an FBI investigation. You got that right? Blah, blah, blah. There's a good video that answers your questions. 1 sec. And then I was going to send Nick's video on Twoon. And he's like, I'm not asking for the video. I'm not asking for a video. I'm asking the alleged adult. I'm an alleged adult, by the way. We don't know if I'm 22 or not. So acting adult. So try acting adult if you want to convince anyone. But you are, I can't read today. You know what he says. I'm so out of it, dude.
Bro, this
Am I alleged 22?
Are there any more where you're fucking trolling with them? Oh,
yeah. It kind of like drags on. Oh yeah. I sent him a gif of Andy Warski laughing. Yes, the guy I forced out.
Wait, when did this conversation? I want to know, like, when did this conversation start though, and when did it end?
Okay, we're an hour in, by the way. We're an hour into the conversation because it started around like 10:30, and it goes on.
Jesus. Holy.
I told you we could do a whole stream on it. Jump to the present. It ends at 1 a.m.
Oh my. Wait, that would have been 3:30 in the morning for me. What the fuck?
That's 4:30 for me, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I went to bed.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I talked to him like slightly after Nick went to bed. Basically, here's a funny part at the very end. He was like, where does it start?
Don goes a poopy. I think of it the 2. Do you gotta, like,
I was throwing advice. You were dumb.
You gotta like write a book and like chapter it and stuff. The donga.
You were dumb, so I had fun with you and streamed it to some people. We had a laugh. I was like, same, Lamau, because I was streaming with Nick and Tipster watching this. And then he was like, no, one of your people in the call was talking to me and letting me know Nick was coaching you. And that he was shit at it. And I'm like, that person is a liar too.
Shit? Like, what is he?
Yeah.
Wait, one of his people was in the call telling Tonka. So wait, me, you, and Tipster were in a call, and me, you, and Tipster, one of us was telling that
that you were coaching him. So it wouldn't be you.
No, it was Ricky. It must have been Ricky.
Ricky.
No, I don't. I don't. No, he wasn't in the call at that point. I think it was.
Oh my god.
It was It must have been Tipster, dude.
Yo,
Tipster ratted us out.
Tipster was writing both sides of the argument, dude.
Dude. And I'm like, that person was a liar too. I was like, he's like, they weren't proof. He's like, of. So I talk about it. I'm like, I know the only other person in the call was fucking Tipster. And then he just avoids the question, dude.
That's so funny.
There was a supposed Tonka mole in the Legion. There's a Tonka mole in the Legion,
Dude,
and it's
imagine
Tipster.
thinking you're that important.
Yeah.
Ricky Berwick is actually a secret collaborator with the Kumite.
Dude.
That's so fucking funny.
Yo,
Holy
Ben
shit.
it's Ben. Ben's in the Legion, bro. It's gotta be Ben.
Oh my god. Dude, it's Masturbatory Tales of Wonder, dude. He's working with them.
Oh no!
Oh my god. That is funny as fuck, though.
I think he left the Legion and became a Tonka employee.
While Tonka was doing a stream on him.
Dude.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna cut it off there. I'm getting fucking ready to like chill out. I'm still breaking through the mold, kind of getting back into this shit. Let me see. Let me just check my thing here. Jesus, 265 people? The numbers went up as when we're talking.
Dude, the Tonka shit is fucking funny.
You know what's funny?
Like,
is that he's saying like, I get comparable numbers to you. I tuned in like today just to see like the New Year's stream or whatever, and he had like 60, and we have like 300.
Oh my god.
It's just like,
Bro, we pull as many as Augie on a bad day.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Have fun, have fun. Listen, starter 2020, RFC hitting it strong right out the start. 115 likes off the bat too. Some very nice donations this stream. Very good. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this year, guys. I've got a lot of stuff in the works. One thing I'm going to announce right now before we get out of here is me and Ben are starting our own little 30-minute bonus episode podcast type thing. It's going to be airing, I believe, this Sunday, exclusive to Patreon for $5 a month, and then 3 days later we'll boot it to RFC Media, my backup channel or whatever. But we're gonna be starting our own podcast, just kind of talk about whatever we want. Think of it as like a bonus episode to After Hours, and we're gonna be doing it, posting every Sunday on Patreon, and then later Wednesday that week you can watch for free on YouTube. So it's gonna be some fun stuff. Gator in the chat, what's up? At RFC, what was that OBS audio issue, by the way? I think I've got the latest OBS. I had to downgrade. Basically, OBS, like, it was like I would click my mic and there was like no audio, so I had to like downgrade it and shit. But now we're working just fine. Hopefully, I think I've sounded good this stream, but I'll have to listen back to the audio to the playback thing. But yeah, it's so funny too because every time I have like problems right before the show starts, I'll DM like John Swan, and I know he's asleep, and I'll just be like, John, get on, John, I need you.
Yo,
but I was able to.
If you're ending the show, you should play that clip with no context that I sent you earlier on the show.
Oh, what did you send me? I forgot about that.
Just play it.
Just play it. All right,
Yeah.
I gotta like jigger my audio. Oh, it's Star Wars. Am I gonna get this? Am I gonna get the joke?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's play it. Give me a minute here. All right.
Right. No. Right.
Speed it up, guys!
What the fuck? Wait, what? Yo, do I need to see the new Star Wars? What the fuck was that?
Dude,
Speed
based.
it up, guys!
Her fucking face.
Look at his face.
Holy shit. I'm really glad that we're in and off shit with that YouTube loves, dude. The new guidelines, new TOS. Fuck yeah. Holy shit.
God.
Dude, her reactions are so generic. You could literally put anything on it and they make sense.
Is she actually watching what she's reacting to?
No, it's Naruto.
No.
Or is she just like,
Naruto
does she
out
just
and I put
open
that in.
OBS and she's just like, and then she just overlays like anime on it? Like, is that what happens?
Maybe she could like reuse footage, honestly. Just like record a bunch of like reactions, quote unquote, and then like paste like different footage over it.
Oh my god.
Hope nobody notices.
Listen,
she fucks up and accidentally uses the same reaction on 2 episodes in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
my god.
I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Show Friday 6:30 p.m. I'll have a couple videos up tomorrow. Yeah. You guys got anything you want to plug before I get out of here? I'm like breaking back into it, so I don't know how to end a show.
Yeah, dude. I actually like don't have anything like immediately planned.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess I'll upload more videos one day.
Bro, I love heroin. Heroin's fantastic.
Thank you.
Gotta love those opioids.
Thank you.
That's pretty much it.
Epic. Very, very, very nice. Ah, this is weird. I gotta break back into the mold. Yeah, I will catch you guys on Friday, videos tomorrow, all that jazz. You know what the program is. 2020 is gonna be a big year. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the show, by the way. 230 viewers, 124 likes. Hope you guys enjoyed the return show. And I'm out of here. Let's get it. Talk to you guys later.